Yo,
Yo,
what's up?
good.
Good. How are you feeling?
Okay. We played scrims earlier.
Okay. How did it go?
We went 2-0.
Good. Good job. How do you feel like you did?
Uh, I feel like I was impactful. Could have been more impactful though.
Okay. What do you think you did wrong?
Util usage
Okay. What else?
and a little bit of whiffing. A little bit
Okay.
of whiffing.
That's it. Then that's all you got to focus on. What you feel like you kind of was doing poorly. Utility. Got to work on my utility usage next scrim. My what was the last one you said? The last point. Whiffing, right?
Uh,
Whiffing.
Whiffing. Yeah,
So
whiffing.
gotta make sure we don't whiff in scrims and in games and a team setting. Gotta work on that more and more and more and more. Okay. That's that. So, are you in a game right now?
No.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Share your screen. Gotta outthink them, out aim them back, outthink them back. Focus on the team play. Okay. Okay.
You want me insecure?
No, we'll just kind of very briefly talk like 2 minutes. Okay, so
Alright.
I told you to get to diamond. Where again?
Yeah, you didn't give me a ring to get to. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, strange.
No.
Okay, all good. I'm not sure why. I think it's because we rescheduled. That's why. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Okay, it's all good. So you're diamond one now. Good. Okay, let's get straight into how your games have been feeling.
I've
Any
been playing
concerns?
more. Uh, I feel that the duelist role isn't for me.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. Okay, what else? Just talk me through it. There's no right or wrong answer. Just talk me through it. What do you feel?
Mm. I feel that in my ranked games, I'm more impactful as a fill, like playing initiator like
Hmm.
Tejo
Yep.
or Clove. I feel like I have better impact.
Yep.
I feel like it also makes my aim better because when I
Hmm.
play duelist, I feel like I rush my shots a lot
Right. Right. You're
and go
so.
for yeah,
Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and I go for like plays that I don't need to go for. Like when we have numbers,
Right.
I keep pushing,
Right. Right. You're
or I just
overheating,
find ways to sell. Yeah, I find ways
peaking.
to sell rounds.
Right, right, right. And there's a very easy answer to that. It's because you're a duelist. There's pressure on you to doing well, getting kills, right? So I think that's how most people look at it, and that's why they
Yeah.
struggle because they put that on themselves to overheat all the time because they're like, I need kills, 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 kills. But that's not how we play, right? So if you feel like the duelist role isn't for you, then what do you feel like could be for you, my friend?
That's the thing. I've been going back and forth. I've been trying Senti.
Okay,
Like, if you look at my competitive, I've
okay.
been playing Senti, been trying Yoru, Clove, Tejo, Cypher. Yeah, I've
And
been trying like different
and what do you feel
pigments.
like your playstyle is?
I'm more of I wouldn't say like entry frag of, I'm better at trading people and playing off my teammates.
Better off trading, playing off your teammates. Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, like give me some like strengths though. Uh,
Uh, I would say my strengths are reading enemy team
okay,
and play calling, and my aim is good as well when it's not rush.
right, right. Okay,
So
I mean, from what you're saying, like that playstyle fits like a controller or a sentinel. I'm gonna be brutally
yeah.
honest, where you can trade them. You can make play calls by you sitting back, looking at the menu map, having some downtime there, stuff like that. So what are you playing on the team? You're playing Duelist, you said, right? On the team.
I'm playing Duelist. I'm playing pretty much your race. I wouldn't say my Duelist is bad. I'm talking about like in terms of just
Yeah,
dashing on. I feel like
yeah, yeah.
I don't know,
So
like I just can't do it.
I'll be a little bit honest. Okay, if you're a duelist in your team setting, you probably need to play duelist in ranked, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying that because I'm solely because you're on the team playing duelist, but it's just like how are we gonna get duelist practice if we can only get it from scrims, right? So, what are you saying you're playing? You're playing Yoru ISO,
Yoru and Raze, pretty much.
Yoru and Race.
Yoru maps on Yoru maps, Raze on Raze maps.
Okay, and there's no
And
jet really in the rotation, or
No, if we had a Jet, it would be Vera playing Jet. Vera plays Jet and ISO pretty much.
Gotcha. Okay. So what I would say is that you still gotta keep your Yoru ISO in rotation and ranked, and then you can kind of branch off and focus on a secondary role. But I mean, if you're a duelist in a team setting, you might as well just stick with it. Like if you're the main
Yeah.
duelist guy, right? Um,
Mhm.
even if you feel like it's not for you in ranked, but we gotta make it for you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
I have
gotta,
to
you
figure it
gotta,
out.
you got not figure it out, but you gotta dominate in ranked. Think about it this way: ranked is like more practice, right? To shit on people in ranked with duelist, you'll shit on people in custom games with duelist too. So, um, I would like you to maybe stick with it a little bit more instead of. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying because it feels like we're saying goodbye to duelist, but I think we gotta kind of stay on it a little bit longer. Maybe I can
Yeah.
even try to help you today on some key duelist stuff. So, because to me it feels like if you were to not play duelist in rank, but you're a duelist and thing is a little bit like where are we gonna get our practice, right? So, um, yeah, I'm just trying to think about it. Yeah, I think it's a little bit scuffed, but okay, whatever. So today, let's do two. We're gonna aim for 2 games. 3 games, sorry. We're gonna do 2 duelist game, and then we'll do one, whatever role or agent else. Okay, so we'll do 1 Euro, 1 ISO, or whatever. 2 ISO, 2 Euro, whatever you like. Okay, that's up to
Uh,
you. So go ahead and cube. We'll get right into it.
can I play a quick death match?
Sure.
Okay.
Match found.
Overall, how's the team?
I mean, we're doing better. We just got a brand new initiator and controller.
Okay,
They're crazy.
cool. You guys have like a team manager and everything too, or
No, we don't have a manager.
Doom's doing all that?
Pretty much Dim's managing right now. I mean, I thought they said Kai was supposed to be our manager, but I guess that didn't
Death
work out.
match. Warm up.
See. Sorry guys, yeah, I gave you the channel point. Are you guys scrimming like other? What's the averages of other teams you're scrimming? Oh, keep talking to myself. What is the average rank the enemy team of the enemies you're scrimming?
Ascendant, some immortals, pretty much.
Okay, okay, okay.
Because I mean, I think we have like 3 Ascendants on our team. And like a
Doom,
Diamond and
Veer.
Doomveer, and we had Sanji, but Sanji can't play anymore.
Ah,
Uh, the other, I think our Fate. I don't know what rank he is, but I'm pretty sure he's either Diamond or Ascendant. Unless everyone's Diamond or Ascendant.
interesting.
Pretty sure we just scrimmed like 2 EU players.
EU players
Yeah, they were EU players. Our
playing
second map, they were both like 140 ping.
playing on NA.
Yes, NA scrims.
That's crazy.
They almost took us to OT.
Focus on Parks. Focus on enemy or crosshair. Focus on the head. The enemy's head. That's pretty insane. People are playing cross servers like that.
Dominating.
Don't get up.
Holy.
Back off. 3.
Any questions? You guys have any questions? Good lord. Who's even in this chat? Been missing J's in here, bro.
Bad luck.
Aim chain before or after? Before Val. So that way you benefit a little bit while you play. I used to do it before and after, but
Killed their
it
cipher.
really depends on how you want to take approach to it.
3.
Oh, I gotta take
4. Idiot.
Wait, what?
Three.
How strange, I couldn't close the oops, sorry, disconnected. You can hear me, right? Can you guys hear me, chat, or what? I think they can.
5 kills remaining.
Die. Killed the cipher. 3.
One kill remaining.
True. It's all kind of preference, but most people do it before. You can hear me, right, Green?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, good. Go ahead and queue. I'm just gonna go washroom real quick.
Alright.
And then, this game, let's go for a duelist. Yoru or ISO. If I don't make it back.
Alright.
Match found.
Hello.
I play Raze on this map in scrims.
Cool. Oh yeah,
It's like my
sorry.
only
I
race
meant
Raze
Yoru
and,
or Raze. Yeah, yeah. I
yeah.
don't know why I keep saying ISO.
This is like the only main Raze map
Okay.
anymore.
No problem. Do you guys play double duelist in this comp or no? Like you and Veer, will you guys play double or?
On this map, I
Yeah.
think I think Veer's playing Reyna.
What?
Jet, I want to say.
Reina? On
Yeah,
this
you
map?
can't
That's
really.
it's insane.
He's just aim
He's just all aim.
diff.
Go kill. Can't remember the last time I saw you. It's been a little bit.
It would have been 2 weeks.
I was supposed to see you when?
Week and a half.
Friday?
Uh,
Or was it
Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay,
Wednesday.
okay, okay.
Yeah. My internet was literally like it was
Yeah,
so bad
yeah,
I couldn't
I
even
know.
keep Valorant.
And then as soon as you're like, oh, it's back, I'm
Yeah,
like, bro, I'm so tired at this point.
Yeah, like
Put up the
I was
stream.
off the game and I clicked on your stream and I was like, let me just speed test real quick, and it was fine. And I just hopped on and played ranked a little bit.
Nice, nice.
Not
Bro, I have such a long day. I got
gonna
one.
lie,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna lie. I thought you said Monday at 11, so I was assuming
Oh.
tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I was literally watching Netflix, and then I randomly opened Discord and I was like, wait, are you ready? I was like, what? Today?
I mean, we could have done it tomorrow too. It would have worked. It would have worked as
No,
well.
it's fine.
I think
I just wasn't expecting it. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that's just a sign. I just randomly opened your stream and I saw that you had DM'd me. I was like, what the heck?
Ready. Fuck, bro. I just feel like quitting. Just like packing up and just like, I'm not coach anymore. Just go back to playing 15 hours a day, but can't do that. Got people relying on me.
Yeah.
Can we
Bro,
go,
we're waiting for your
creativity?
rating guy. I know, Wub C, I know,
Yeah.
I know. Yo, long time no see as well, bro. How you been?
I'll blind heaven.
Next week it starts,
Alright.
by the way.
I might be a little bit slow.
I told the stream.
That's okay. I'll wait for you.
Told everybody next week Tuesday, I'm from that day on I'm playing every fucking day, like on stream, off stream. I'm not getting banned. I swear to God. If I get
Alright,
banned, I'm packing it up. I'm calling it a day.
Yeah.
Spike down B.
One main,
Close.
Enemy spotted.
2 main.
Stairs, stairs, stairs.
Jeff, I see 2 things.
I don't have any health. I can't fight this.
Reloading.
No, Andrew, I'm serious. I've been saying that for the last 2 months.
2 heaven, 2 main.
That's what I've been waiting for. So that's why I don't play.
Heal with my
Nice. One more heaven.
2 main.
Must have dropped. Balcony.
Three for me.
Last
me.
team in, I think.
Reloading. Grenade.
Nice to move.
You have Roomba as well.
Bomb buddy out.
Last player standing.
Play for crossfire.
Nice try.
Oh,
I should have been bought it off the wall.
Yeah.
That guy close.
yeah, I had a feeling too. He's probably sitting there. I think if you kill that guy, it's an easy win. But all good.
I got her.
Nice 3 kills.
We need someone else to go with the bomb.
Also,
He's still up, you mean?
I think you know how you chose to go spawn to kill the Cypher stairs. I
Yeah.
think you should have went main instead.
Invite them early.
Yeah, fight them early. Like gather people to fight them earlier instead of like you guys kind of start splitting up, like everybody, not
Okay.
just you.
Buy some stingers and follow me. We're gonna go up ramp.
Like I'm gonna take it seriously, guys. Like I'm gonna aim train I'll aim train on stream too. When I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule.
She's fucked up. She's so hurt.
It's really bad. I've been waking up so.
Cypher's here too.
It's like,
We should back up. There's
but
one
it's
side.
kind of like because I have nothing to do, so I'm like always just sleeping, and I sleep late, so it's like.
That's weak
Back
mid.
jet.
That's weak mid. I think Jet was
if my schedule wasn't fucked, I'd
Jet's
probably be playing
7.
more on stream too. But it's just
I
always
have to
so.
run for it.
I wake up so late.
I'm speeding
Nice.
up.
But don't worry,
Me.
next week, this week, I'm gonna
Okay.
fix my schedule, so I'm ready for next week. Don't worry, guys.
I'm gonna play towards spawn.
They just prowlered and Raze is reloading. They're both here. Speed it up.
Heard.
You can
You
walk
play
down
for
a bit.
free,
You can
that's
walk
fine.
down a bit to your right. You could walk down a bit to your right here.
Fighting the yeah.
Just tuck. Just,
They're
tuck.
going through mid.
Just control.
One
You
minute,
don't
please.
need to walk down.
One enemy remaining.
One mid, last mid.
Just watch spawn just in case he decided to come back because he's watching mid. Nothing there.
Flawless.
Let's go.
Good round.
Grenade.
Good call, woman.
But you see what I mean by that
50% of
spawn
the
area,
time, it
right?
works
Like
100%.
probably don't need to be stairs staring into their spawn because that's very common angle actually. You being stairs
it's
there like
clear.
that. So come down a little bit to your right, even to the left side if you can come across their view, if you're fast enough or whatever the situation. But yeah,
Can we do the mid setup from pistol?
Yeah. You think Fade's stupid enough to play there again?
Probably not. She'll probably play close.
Probably not. She'll play the other side. Or yeah, maybe male. But wait for vent smoke, it's not down yet.
They're dogging down mid.
Blind is ready.
Get him.
Wait. I think it's a trip you.
Yeah, I just placed a new one.
there's 3 mid. There's 3 mid.
Break through the bot. Play mid. Here, we should go. Hey, we have space here.
Got it.
Hey, tell the guy he's in
Smoking
vets.
now?
Tell the raises in.
Good kill, Chamber.
Raise out.
Second out of the smoke. Good trade.
There's one more mid. There's fade.
Fade mid.
We don't know.
I'm gonna place,
we don't know where the clove is. You should probably clear the site.
Vandal CT.
One enemy remaining.
Last one
Nice.
was confirmed mid.
Last one was mid.
Yeah, Stinger owners, come get your
Okay.
guns. There's 2 in CT.
I might this guy got one.
Bucky stairs. B.
Grenade.
Revealing area.
Good.
Okay.
Decent
done.
round. Yep. Need you to identify though, right? Without me
They're all
there,
mid.
that there's 3 mid.
I still can't
We
get
saw
over
the
that
Cypher,
It's
right?
so cute.
Oh, prior to that, sorry. The fade
Fade.
dog down, right?
Yeah.
Then you saw the Cypher, you got in a jiggle battle with him. No one died, whatever. Then we saw the nade. That's 3 people, right? That's a
So I
huge
nominate you for
information
Spike
there.
Duty, 'cause
Tell
you're
them, get
almost
the
dead."
fuck out, go. And then, also the chamber was up, right? He was walking.
I'm gonna
It
smoke
was up,
tower,
so
I'm gonna smoke screens, and I'm gonna blind ramps.
Just work on that a little bit. Focus on that.
Cypher here. I can break trips.
Blind ready?
Grenade.
Doesn't break trips.
Fade's mid.
Raise tower. Win.
Blinding.
One's there. I'm not going.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Fade was mid.
Headshot. Right.
Just slow down. Where you from? Cypher site.
One enemy remaining.
Holy
Rotator.
fuck. They had
I didn't know
4
Joe was
on,
stashed
they
down
had
like that.
4 on A.
Must be going CT. I don't see her mid.
Yeah, maybe it's just-
It's possible she made it past me.
Nice.
Ah, meus amores.
Good run.
I didn't know he was gonna blind regardless. I thought he was gonna wait for me to call it.
Gloxy, what's
Ai,
up?
surrounded by minha família.
Really good kill on the jet. I thought you were gonna die, but you recovered. Good aim. I don't like how you said slow it down though after we killed 2. Right?
Yeah.
Probably need to
I
speed
assumed
it
that
up.
the Cypher was ratting on site somewhere with the judge.
Sure. But there needs to be a sense of urgency there, because the longer we stick around there,
Whereas
like
if
that,
Cypher isn't here, you can probably just ult out and kill
We're
whoever's backside.
Fade heaven.
Bomb buddy out. Grenade! Here comes
Open heaven.
okay, so this
Fade
round,
heaven.
let them play, they'll
I have to
figure it
wait for
out.
silver utility.
What could we
Now
have done
balcony.
better?
I know
Waiting for my server.
exactly where you are.
Okay,
Spike down
what else?
B.
Calm that I was trying to say with all.
Yeah, that's the main thing I was looking for, is just tell them, guys, I'm going out, because you didn't
I'm
say
so
anything,
good at this game.
right? And they don't know. They're just not mentally ready for you coming out like that. They'll be behind you, like too far back. And that's kind of what happened. But
Chamber, I can buy you another
just tell them,
op.
guys, I'm going in. Get ready. You guys ready? Ask them. If you don't know, ask them. Are you guys ready? Most of the time, they'll say yes. Be like, I'm going in. Right? If they're not ready, then gotta be like, wait, chill, whatever it is. Stuff like that. Okay? So communicate. They can't read your
Oh, I
mind.
see.
Give me smoke.
blow
Good.
this thing up.
Let's walk up there.
Good. Finally back to my peak
Request-
through all these Hellcus. I know,
Request-
bro. It's
Chamber drop from
it's,
you on,
it's
I'm just
tough
gonna
out here,
go get
even
it.
me.
Bomb buddy out.
Fade's mid. Toward B.
Grenade!
Can you paranoid heaven? Or no. Where's that?
I'm not a
Jets towards A. Jen, fader towards A. And towards B. They rotated. There's 2 towards B.
Okay, that's good for us.
Can we get a respawn?
I smoked heaven.
One down.
One more.
Oh my god, I can't believe he died.
She fucking still did.
It's actually really lucky. A is pretty much free.
22.
You should tell
Nice.
them
Good
A is free.
Fade's toward.
Both
Fade's
mid. Plant.
80 Cypher, 29 Fade.
They're in heaven already.
One enemy remaining.
Yep.
We have all. And Dart. And Dart heaven. All be together.
Revealing area.
Careful screens.
Fuck it. Dry walkout. Screens put it up. No sculpted. Fuck it. I love it. The thing's coming ramp.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, that jet's actually too good. He pretty fired that angle.
Which angle?
They want to dance?
Going
he
up.
walked
I
in the vent.
forget to buy a
He
gun
got
and I
full
get my
paranoid.
first kill of the
Yeah.
game.
Pretty fired for the kill.
Yeah, I think honestly, I don't even think it was a like skill. It's probably just luck. He
Yeah,
just
it was
starts
just pure luck.
pure just spamming because he's blind and you just ran into it. That's pretty much
Wait,
it.
can you sell? Can Chamber buy you?
Okay, so
Oh,
where
yeah, I thought he
where's the Sentinel?
Chamber
so
or
far?
Sova?
Where's the what?
The Sentinel.
He's towards A
I'll
heaven.
find their
Yeah,
cipher.
he's set up on A. Just keep that in mind. Just store that info.
They smoke. They're gonna try to fight this.
Enemy kill.
We have Dart.
My turn.
Don't
She's
fight that
rotating.
glove if you don't have to.
Face your fear.
Should probably tell him to leave.
Should leave B.
They're rotating.
Should walk up mid. Can't hear folks. Can we smoke that? Should have killed that guy.
Sure.
Last player standing.
Yeah, this fade just went crazy.
Taken out.
Just towards B. Cypher usually plays A heaven. They have to break util. I was shaking. Fade ulted. I can't hear foots.
Yeah.
If I heard foots, I would have known where he was on the map, and I could have swung with my teammate. But I'm just like unaware.
That's the beauty of Fatal. So it's just so strong because we can't hear shit.
So she's playing towards B Evan along with Clove, who's like they're not even playing. Well, Oversight played side around.
They're kind of stacking mid B. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
they're just
lie.
stacking. They're stacking mid and they're leaving.
Yeah, the Cypher
Cypher
alone
solo.
on A. That's why they're able to stack this.
Can you shock? Can you shock the chip? Can we go, Jack? Can we go fast ramp?
I think one guy gotta go sight.
Yes.
Okay.
I can blind heaven. Oh, I don't have that.
Satchel out.
Wait, close here now. And that with. Cypher's not even set up here this round. He's swap sites.
Here.
What the fuck? I just did a ring around
Let's
the
start
road.
chamber on.
They should cross. Like, I'm not sure why they're not crossing.
Revealing area.
They're gonna get.
Yikes.
They're coming down ramp. Coming down ramp. Tell them. They're coming behind you.
Ramp. They're wrapping ramp.
Got it.
You have target.
They're just
20
standing
seconds.
there. They're like all gonna die. Like, what the fuck? I'm watching, bro.
One enemy remaining.
My ultimate is ready.
You have Dart 9.
Last one, bro.
113.
Nice.
Nice.
Is their chamber just an op merchant?
Sure. Op. I don't know. Op crutch. I'm not sure. Okay. Where do you think we should go? I don't want it to be an absolute cheat sheet.
I think we should fake. I think we should fake, honestly. I think we should fake mid presence.
I think you should just go
And
A,
NB.
to be honest.
Go A.
But it might be too late. It might be too late. Just do what you want
Yeah,
to do
this
this round. Next round, let's continue to go A. They're broke right now, so it's fine. I think this is fine, but
Let's go.
A is weak, right? It's like a fucking solo one guy, two guys. They actually put the Cypher back as well.
She walked in. She's probably playing her smoke.
Bomb buddy out.
That is actually insane.
Good job by him.
Reloading.
We have a counter to that.
Reloading.
It's mid.
So next round,
Use
call
both
to
brawlers.
go A. However, which you would want to go.
He's jumping around.
I will suggest that you
Double
don't
jump
go
spot.
ramp though. Probably leave that to Jet. Just go through site.
I go side. Leave Jet to go
Yes.
ramp.
Fucking vent.
Just so that we can practice
Chamber
scaling and
can go
entering,
my
right?
screen.
Like entering and scaling, right? Because that's what we gotta focus on for not you specifically, but just duelists in general. That's kind of what we have to get better at.
Here.
99 fade, 33 raise. Nice.
B's open.
He's open.
Oh, they're going A. Fuck it.
Fade's
30
probably
seconds
CT
left.
and chamber. Cypher's probably side. There's no need to. He's just playing.
He's
they're both
probably
playing
A.
free.
main.
Down.
Yeah.
Close. Yeah.
Down.
Spike down A.
Holy.
Last player
What is that
standing.
range?
It's a sniper.
Holy, look at that range. He's mid, like under heaven to fucking. That kills him.
10 seconds left.
I have the
They
spike.
gotta nerf that
He
guy.
gets bombed down. He wins.
One heaven, one screens.
For sure.
Nice try.
Nice try.
Can
All
we go-
good.
Can we go A this round?
Sure.
Jack,
Yeah,
can
let's
you
go.
go ramps with Omen blind and I go sight? And Chamber, can you hold my screens?
They are so dead.
You said you want me to go ramp?
Yeah, I go ramp. Omen, you can blind for him, right?
You could even send both duelists main and fuck ramped as well.
Well, I mean, I can blind heaven, not ramp. But if
just
they're
have the
playing out here,
have the
they're
Chamber
dead
hold the
anyway.
line.
Yeah. Yeah.
I already told him. I'm
Yeah, I know. I'm
Ramp
just
goes like 30,
letting
30.
you know, like, that is also an option for future reference.
Cypher set up
I have to
here.
get smokes down first. Alright, 3, 2, 1, blind.
Can we dark side?
Grenade. Satchel out.
I know exactly where you
Heaven.
are.
Nice.
Get out of here.
One screen. They have fade all. We can fight CT.
Jet heaven, use dash. Dash
Face
screen
your
side.
fear.
Both screens.
What screens?
Jet back up heaven.
Last player
I
standing.
can literally see him.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Oh my god, he almost
Nice.
lost that. Oh my
I
god, oh
can
my god.
literally see him.
Yo,
Why did
for
she push you with a
for,
bucket?
for a
She walked
second,
over her
I
teammate's
thought you
rifle.
were I thought you got killed by a rifle. I think I one tapped, but it's a bucky. Jesus Christ, this is a nightmare.
Bro,
Okay,
just shotgun only.
Let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing. Good plan, good execution.
Jack, can you go side with me? And Chamber, can you hold the ramp line?
Yo,
Just blind.
I missed
Omen, can
Soden
you blind close,
05.
actually?
You can
Yeah.
And then
book
can you
with me
dart,
through Discord.
I don't know what dart you did
Are
last
you in
time,
our
but
Discord?
You can do the same
Or
dart.
in my Discord? I'm not sure.
I'm
Everyone
just gonna
has
fight.
theirs.
We can just pinch.
But you
back
can
hall.
join the Discord and then DM me. I will respond, and then we can get a session booked in for
First
you.
and
Okay,
then
my
we're
friend.
done. Blind is ready. Blind out.
So here we can scale into spawn. They got sight. They got sight.
Jack, come with me. Jack, come with me. Jack, come with me.
Jet heaven. Tagged. Hit 40.
Nice, huge.
Thank you.
Last there. Last there.
Both.
Main,
Main last.
both.
One enemy remaining.
Heaven.
House
80
is
heaven.
fast. This guy's the fastest man on earth.
Nice shot.
Chamber.
Holy
No, thank you.
fuck.
Bro, our
Okay.
Chamber is an op merchant.
But you see how I can identify to go spawn there.
round
What do you
in
think
the
the key
half.
indicator
Spend
to
those strikes
us
before we lose them.
that we can go
Sight clear.
spawn? But how is the site clear? How do we know the site's
There's
clear?
a Cypher's playing from tower.
No, no,
and
no.
he's using
How
his-
do we know that we don't need to clear the site in that scenario? It's because of our teammates. I'll help you out.
Our teammate paranoid and darted. And he
They're
could-
all out
have
on
no idea
site
what they're
already.
doing.
They've already cleared it. You went past
Yeah.
to elbow, right? They're already on site, cleared it all, especially with the dart. So that's how I know you can scale into third section, and it paid off.
Okay.
Paranoid close.
Shadows traveling.
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Out.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Pillar. Nice. Good. Call what you see.
One enemy remaining. Spike
Rotator.
down A.
I
Face
have
first
the
mid.
spike.
Last player standing.
All good. All
Yeah,
good.
that's fine.
That's right.
fine.
Good entry.
Wait, why did I turn off of Omen TP? Like, was I
Switching
just
sides.
I'm actually brain dead.
We're here because we're
So
the
there, we
best.
kind of died because we had our
And
utility
you
out in
get
our
that.
hand and elbow.
Yeah, I was gonna. I was going through the motion. I literally pre-fired and just
Yeah,
got an
yeah.
ATT, but I should have just played for someone to actually be there.
You could have even just jiggled it, but you know that's hindsight. But still, I think the way you played it was fine. You entried pretty well. Good entry. Good kill. But you know how you did a double look on Cypher, right? On maps.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
maybe that's the difference between you living and being, killing the Fade as well. Being in a position to kill him instead of, taking so long on killing the Cypher and then coming back. Could be the difference. I'm saying could be.
Mid, 2. Cypher,
Smoke's mid.
55 raise, amen.
Bomb buddy.
just
Hold
up
on.
mid.
A main
Up
smoke
fence.
is incoming. Glove is B
Maybe
main.
we have him. Wait,
Not
what?
sure.
I'm jiggling this wide. That's fine.
There's one more B heaven.
So there, I think I would like you to maybe, I'm not saying just die, but hold your ground a little
There's 3
bit.
in B heaven right now.
Kind of,
Repeat that.
I just said I think you should,
Two more
in
heaven.
terms of mid there, kind of, hold your ground a little bit. Because you know how you were male, jiggled it,
Mhm.
saw the Cypher, and then just immediately ran stairs. You booked it stairs. You didn't even come to heaven where you can look down into mid. That angle. You just went immediately to stairs because you got scared. But I think you could have held your ground a little bit here and there. So right here is what I'm trying to say. So you know how you're male? You back up to here. You hear a couple. You come to the left, to the left, to the left. This side. Yep. You come over here. Then they start coming up. You're scared. Then you back up to stairs. So it's like a 3-step kind of pull back. Male to here, heaven, then to stairs. Should be your protocol.
Mid.
Spike down B.
So let's not die. Let's not die. 5v4.
Jet was mid.
Also
Spike
call.
down towards B.
Also call that their default.
I'm going sewers. Seems like they're ending
what?
B.
Their default. One mid. Call it.
Jet's mid.
She had a Spectre. Go ahead and give us a-
One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
Gotcha.
Last one's on bomb.
Just play your life, play your life. You dying here is the worst thing you can do. It's 4v1. All we
He
have
has
to do
bomb.
is
He
stay
could
up.
be LB, man.
So come back if you can, and then take 2 steps right.
Smoke J.
Like an off angle, I was saying, but it's
He's
fine. It's fine.
fake. He's B main.
Let's wait for the Cypher. Let's wait for Sova. Let's wait
Tell
for
them,
Sova.
planning,
He's
planning.
planning, he's planning.
Spike planted.
You have Dart Sova.
Yeah, but he's flanking.
Ready, Omen? 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Good shit. That's a
Nice.
huge, that's a game-winning
Good
round,
round.
right there.
Reloading.
Second
is.
thrifty of the match.
Yo, what are you doing, bro?
Thanks.
Does that tilt you?
It's mad freaky, bro.
Oh god.
Gun here.
Okay, good kill. Bro, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. That peek on Cypher mid
Just
was
let them
really
try to
risky.
catch me.
Like you dead
Yeah.
there, it's like, but good round, good kill on him.
How are they so rich?
That's one thing I'll say. If you
They're
are
not.
gonna peek like that, just kill
Did
him.
Fade not buy anything the first 2 rounds?
If I'm gonna be like that, do you want to go? Say it.
I said if you are gonna peek like that in that scenario, gotta kill him. So I said good job because you killed him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
but I wouldn't peek there. I'd just play a little bit safe. You're 60 HP. It's 4v2. Watch suicide too.
Nothing mid right now.
Jet dashed B, but she's
Cypher
not
on
out.
in.
It's a default. Could take space
Nope.
on
Tap
that.
door,
Not a
B
default.
main.
Cypher crossed.
They're towards A.
So it's gonna come to me.
Just keep holding down mid. Just keep.
Oh my god,
Just
nice.
don't die. Make sure you cannot die. They're rotating, so
We are the superior wall bangers.
I would
You
even
need to
back
smoke on A.
up, back up,
This way,
back
yeah.
up, back up, left, back, right there. Just kind of hold an off angle of them mid. So go to your right, go to your right, more. Like
Alright,
there,
let's
stop,
go
stop, like there. I'd hold that. Just go back and forth. On B, on B.
What's that B main?
Planning
Planting
B.
B, planting B.
Oh, it's coming late. Tell them.
Spike planted.
Bomb buddy out.
They wired, they wired.
Grenade.
Pillar.
New box.
Mid,
Nice.
one
Mid,
mid. Last
get on
one
it.
heaven, Marshall. Could have my rifle.
They just need to get on it.
It's not planted for her.
Yep, that's it. Finished. GG. Good kills. Really nice shots. Okay, clean.
I was trying to hear what you said because you were telling me to tell him that the raid is late, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sorry. I know it's
Yeah.
chaotic with the round and me talking.
If we go easy
That's
on
the
them,
because
we
I
will
saw
never
him
win.
on A main. So when
Yeah.
you kill
Maybe
both,
one
I'm
knock.
like, yo, that guy's coming in, and that's what he did. He came mid late. I thought he was gonna come main, but yeah, he can only come from main or mid heaven or our spawn, which he probably would not take that route.
And my teammate would have been aware of him if I
Yeah.
filmed it.
Probably. It's just like that little like sense of urgency to get on the bomb, right? It's not planned for him, so
Yeah.
just like telling your team, get on. Like you could even yell like that if you like.
Nothing mid.
Good.
Ouch.
So play slow here.
Okay.
You don't need to repeat. Just put your boom out down. Just chill out. Jump peek it, jiggle it, hold it down.
Raise crossed.
Cover going out.
Or heaven. Give a dart. Oh, you can.
Nice.
Loosen
So
up.
play safe.
Ready.
There's a lot. Tell them a lot of A heaven.
A lot, heaven.
You can even sit here, or
We can shut
go
down.
sewer and go back A if you like. But just be careful of vents.
Think she went balcony?
And you
I'm not
gotta
sure.
maybe like
Yeah, there
sit
was
here,
kind of
make
a-
sure they don't cross. Or you can flank. And then tell them, I have a flank coming, boys.
I have a lurk coming. 2 heaven. They're gonna go. Wait, they're gonna go heaven to B. But I gotta go heaven.
Clove is lit.
One enemy remaining.
Ah,
Spike down.
yes, she
Spike
was.
down A.
Probably.
Heaven,
That's
heaven.
just heaven on the boxes.
Just walk up, knife him.
Grenade.
Bro.
30 seconds left.
Much so.
Satchel out.
But
Satchel out.
that's. Wait, he has bomb?
We have bomb though.
Bomb is balcony.
We have it, right?
Spikes here.
She's saving.
Nice. Good
Or
kills.
not.
That's
Bro.
it.
I think that kill on Cypher was really nice. Good.
Scanning ahead.
Knife him, bro. You gotta time
Yeah,
him. Why
I
are
was-
you scared?
Yeah.
Knife him. Come on, man. You just started running and he instantly started running
Knife
away. Fuck, bro, you don't know the trickery I'm doing. I'm just knifing that guy there every time. Okay, good round. Really good round by you. Okay. But I get this, like, you tend to want to re-peek a lot a little bit. Just take it easy, bro. Okay, there's pressure in us being alive. Don't always gotta look for extra fights.
Two mid. Both duelists. Can we smoke bottom mid?
You also have ult.
Yeah.
Cage. Four. One more mid.
Heavy B heaven.
Just waiting for him. He's holding for him.
Not sure.
He's just.
Timber ropes.
I have to gun that.
There's still 2 B heaven.
Let's go.
Thanks,
nice.
Sova. Again.
Defeated.
Both mid, I'm pretty sure.
Both.
Yeah. Cypher.
One enemy remaining.
Last was mid. There.
Those ropes at one point.
This,
Last player
Oh
standing.
god, bro.
This Cypher.
He's hit 72.
This guy's a crab. He's just crab walking around that. This is sick.
So there, I'll ask you this round, what could we have done better? Them fully running up mid like
Spike
that.
planted.
I should have walked out or caught a timing somehow.
How the hell did he get a
Wait,
trap
our
there?
spawn?
Wow.
Why
Yo,
doesn't even
what?
tell you or tell him which way you're going?
One thing I'll say is that
Clutch.
Nice try.
I think you should have ulted.
Ulted them all. I already got at least 2.
Yeah, you would have got at least a couple.
It was in the back of my head, but like I don't know.
And that's what the good
See.
race players do. When they hear multiple people, they don't shy away. They instantly ult.
Insta.
Yeah, you know
Especially when I
that.
have them all marked.
Right. So, kind of practice that, get used to it, stuff like that. Just try it.
Also, there's a good chance this
Mhm.
Cypher sits here and he spams this wall.
Probably.
So I'm just jump swatting. Spike jump towards
Spike
it.
drop B.
So go help him out.
A lot of footsteps A.
Jet dash.
That's A heaven.
Shot down.
Fire in the hole!
We just have to keep heaven.
Exactly where you are.
Get out of my
Fade and
way!
Razor both there.
What could we have done a
planted.
little bit differently there?
I mean,
Disengage.
Cypher.
I think you could have ulted again.
Yeah, I should have walked.
Right?
Last
Okay.
player
There's
standing.
3 there. If you just did a crazy like ult and just double satchel into ramp, I'm pretty sure you would have killed all of them.
One
Wait.
enemy
Yo.
remaining.
What am I watching?
Good lord.
He's hell, I think.
He's on site. He's not winning this round, but he might get the ace. Well, the 6K. He's
Stick that
backside
shit. He
100%.
doesn't stick that shit, right? Oh,
Yo, this raise is so.
Nice try.
Nice
sure.
try. Oh yeah, I'm playing
The
too
ace
cautious.
isn't
I'm
enough.
thinking
Tragic.
too much. I
Yeah.
need to, like I know me. I would have insta ripped all twice there.
what was the
I'm saving my ult for next
what was
game.
the call from your teammate when you were mid and then he was like, "Someone." What did your jet say? Do you remember?
He said bomb drop towards A. I heard the same thing.
After that, he
and
said.
I heard the jet. I heard the jet
Yeah,
dash
he
down.
said jet up heaven, and then we see a fade dog, and then we see a raise nade. How many people was that?
3 or 4.
That,
Well,
that
3.
It's not 3 or
But-
4. It's 3. We can
Three.
know it's 3. He said Jet's up there. Raise nade plus the fade dog. That's 3 people. So it's just ult.
Footsteps A, man.
Jet's up.
Jet ramps.
Bomb buddy out. Here comes the party!
Okay, good.
Grenade!
Okay, tell them that's all I saw. And watch
It's
mid.
a fake. It could be a mid.
Yep.
Going too small. It's too low.
I am the hunter.
So be careful here. Be careful here. Be careful here.
Bomb's not down yet.
Full
Deploying
smoke
drone.
A.
Bro, these guys are cringe as fuck. They're rotating back A. Just go pick up mid. Go pick up mid. He just cleared the site. Be like so. Okay, they're actually rotating A.
Fades A2.
Both.
Scanning ahead.
Okay.
Spike
Both on
planted.
site.
Last player
sure.
standing.
So what can we pick up from them in this moment in time?
They like. They are.
Face your fear!
I would say they're just rotating fast. Like they're just
One
doing, they're just
enemy
running fakes
remaining.
after fake after fake.
They ran a
Nice
they,
try.
they ran a fake.
They sh-
They're
They
running
did a
around.
solo push up ramp,
Yep.
and then they took garage, and
Yep.
then they had someone
We are
probably
strong because
sitting
we have
sewer.
together.
They were
Yep.
just
So
baiting
so
around.
you gotta tell your teammates, guys, to sit around, anchor hard. They're running fakes.
Can we anchor? Oh, I just want to anchor B the entire round and just ult for retake.
And also just tell them, guys, they're running around, running fakes on us. Just stay still.
They just keep running fakes. Let's just hold our positions and get info.
Good.
I have to go.
And also,
there. I can't.
Let's not run off mid. That's where they're getting their timing. They can hear you running off. Just gotta walk off.
Two. We're just shooting. Do you anything, Jet?
So your A is open. Your A main. Your heaven.
Yeah.
You can't even tell Sova.
Not committing.
He crossed. They
But still
crossed
here.
mid. They crossed mid.
Bomb buddy out.
Raises down mid.
Someone A. Someone's running A.
They went sewer stores there.
What's your heaven here?
Yeah. No.
Tell them what you hear.
3.
Nice.
Last
Oh, one
player
spawn.
Wait, he
standing.
did ever.
Yeah.
And you.
Wait,
Count.
did I not hear that?
Okay, so why do you think the cipher is there?
Trust me.
Cypher?
Yep, the enemy cipher. Why is he in our spawn?
Take advantage.
He was in your spawn killing your teammates.
He walked up heaven for
Yeah,
free because our
right.
Jet's playing site.
All you had to
Okay.
do was, Sova, pick up mid. I'm gonna go watch up heaven. Or tell your Jet, can you watch the cross? Are they up? Make sure. Okay, they're lurking hard. Lurking and
That's the second
faking
time
hard.
He keeps walking into our spawn and tripping. Yeah.
He's gaining info
He's getting
for the team.
timings.
Yeah, that's information. That's why they keep running around. He's lurking up.
Spike drop A.
So maybe let's like
Raise mid. Raise mid, bottom mid.
cross.
Jet's
Jets
going
up A
mid.
heaven. Jets A heaven.
I'm giving up mid.
Hold on. Raise mid as well.
Raise-
Fade improve. Damn it.
Get him.
I have to need that. Raise is at 55.
Jet raise have.
He was heaven.
Both heaven.
Jet, both
Spike
heaven, both
down
heaven. Bomb
A.
down site.
No.
That's not both heaven.
That
Just
is
vents.
that is
Get out of
both
my
heaven. What
way.
are you talking about?
One enemy remaining.
Last heaven.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a huge round.
I thought they were both heaven. Sorry.
They were.
Yeah, no worries.
They-
I know I'm just doing it because he doesn't
Happens
say
to the
it.
best.
Like is this guy lost?
He's 7 and 17. He's not really in this match. I'm not gonna lie.
He was heaven. Like, what the fuck does he want from us? That the guy can have legs and move. Like, okay, but there,
Pink
you gotta make a
chamber shake.
decision. You know the raise is mid. You heard the raise. You gotta come back to fight him, or push ramp. But you got caught not knowing what to do, and he killed you from behind.
They're poor this round. J
They're
dash.
dash.
They're up,
down.
they're up, they're up.
Heaven.
Sova, can you hold up? They already have heaven.
Oh, bro.
3A.
Wow, I'm just saying.
You get a little bit
I'm gonna
timid
switch places.
when you bro, you had a timing on him. You know that, right? As in, well, not a timing, but you were ahead of him. Like, he dashes up ramp, you came over, you would have been up the ropes already, but you hesitated.
Especially if just commit to the fight.
Yeah, just not commit to the fight, but just kind of get ahead of him a little bit. You had a timing to get ahead. in terms of what he wanted to do. You knew he's coming up heaven, so you should have probably came up.
Last player standing.
But you
I
waited.
think I knew.
Or you could have
Too.
tucked. You know, like where you are? You tuck to his side of the wall, where he's got to fully come over to clear you under. And
Omen,
then you
can you
can...
come A with me?
I'll make them remember.
Jack, can you can Cypher play mid?
Yeah, somebody's got to play heaven. He's right. He typed it out.
You said you want me to play mid?
Yeah, can you just jiggle mid? They usually jump spot. They don't fight it. They just jump spot and cross. Omen, can you come paranoia off of sound?
Yeah.
We're on such like a weird vibe.
It begins.
Go get him.
Spike drop mid. Jinx it. Yeah.
Six space.
We're just gonna take space here.
In B.
You guys leave me,
So you might have to start running.
Inside B.
They're in. They're in. Just start running B.
Fighting.
Spike planted.
Jet updrafted, could be heaven. Nope, she's close.
I have alert.
Raise his hell, raise his hell.
I'm getting off it. Okay. Yeah.
So what's the problem there?
know exactly. Last player standing.
I'll just have my gun out before I swing that.
Yeah.
I'm just clear ignore like someone's holding me.
Right. First of all,
Just
you're
run
not
so
even
much
worried
time.
about a trip. You gotta figure out if there's a trip there,
Match
and then
point.
when there isn't, you gotta get ready to peek it. I understand you got a
Can stop
boogie,
3
but
seconds of sight.
Wait, didn't they code your side though?
so let's lock in. Let's lock in. Gotta account for the space better. Like they're just running it around on you guys, and it's like kind of it's terrible.
Just have to no check on them.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Spike down.
2 more
mid.
mid, 2 more mid.
It's
I'm
kind
in
of
B heaven right now.
Nice, huge. 2 more mid. Watch your ropes.
One enemy remaining.
I'm B.
I'm leaving, I'm leaving,
Bomb,
I'm
bomb,
leaving.
bomb B. Just chill. 3v1.
We don't have to fight
Let
the
her
ult.
die, let her die.
Don't need a peek. Don't need a
They'll
peek,
get
bro.
plant down. They were gonna do that anyway.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
It's gonna be close somewhere.
be close.
Start going out. Just start satcheling
Give
out.
dart.
Satchel out.
The faster you do this, the better. Stick it, stick it, stick it.
CT, nice.
Nice.
Good job.
Team A.
Good run.
Oh, our silver came back.
Good kill on the jet.
He's 8th. Yeah.
Let's win this game. Get out of here.
Switching sides.
Okay.
Overtime.
Our attack is very strong.
Okay.
It is.
Time to fix this time.
We do
So-
our same setup.
So we kept going A, right? They know that.
The mid
so
one?
we can
Or
fake
the A
A,
one?
go
We
B.
can fake A.
Good.
Yep. Okay, can Silver come with me, Jet, and Chamber?
There.
Chamber, can you make sure they don't walk down mid? Omen, you guys play B with Silva? Or no, with Jet. Jet, go play B. Silver, just break the trip. We're just gonna fake A. They're gonna over rotate. They rotate, they're gonna walk down mid, and they're gonna split.
So
retake
so
on it.
here's where you Roomba main, and then you satchel it to ramp. So you get double control.
Just shock dart the trip. We want to finish B, so no sound towards B.
They have peeked B main in the past, I'm not gonna swing.
Bomb buddy out. Satchel out.
Probably mid.
Yeah, just got sun off. So it's with the ult.
Grenade.
Nice. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Jet.
Tell them go B. Start walking up B. Tell them.
Start walking up B, start walking up B.
Try to go quietly.
Raises,
Because they can hear
A
you.
heaven, raises A heaven.
And then even come back mid late. Be like, I'm coming back mid late.
I'm gonna lurk to mid, heaven to mid.
Tell them speed it up because they're rotating.
Speed up,
East
speed up,
first.
speed up. Jen and Razor both mid.
Oh,
117 fade. Going CT.
okay, what's the problem there, bro?
I should have been even later with the
I'm
lurk.
hiding.
Not even that. You have a tendency to keep on looking where you want to kill them.
Last player
I know you
standing.
know they're there, but don't need a peek. You
Like,
can
how did I not
hide,
break that
tuck in a
first shot?
corner.
Deploying drone.
Right?
Get
That
out
was
of
a
my way.
really bad death. Okay. All you had to do was sit in a corner. Even that 3v1 on B, where the claw was running, you're holding the angle. Why? I said don't hold it. Just tuck in a corner. All you have to do is hide. Right? So that's something you have to kind of work on there.
Switching
Don't need to
sides.
hold vents. You know
Match
you
point.
heard him. I heard him too. All you have to do is hide behind the box and let him run by, and you would have killed him. Right? It's all about creating a timing in that moment in time. All good. Still winnable. Let's lock in. Will the tariffs
Can you
affect
play
the
mid?
pricing on your coaching course? Nah. It'll be fine,
It's
boys.
so bad,
It'll
man.
be fine.
I don't even know what the second part he said.
Okay, it's all good. Just stay
Nothing
locked
mid.
in.
Two
Just tell them they're not in.
they're not up mid.
Just peek off my contacts. They come in.
Yeah, don't peek, don't peek. He's holding it. So as soon as someone starts fighting him, you start swinging.
Cyber cage B.
Okay.
All three mid, all
Two
three
more.
mid.
Two
Two
more.
heaven.
Two more.
Oh. They're stuck mid right now. Heaven. Blinded him. Shooting. They could cancel. Yeah, they're canceling. They cancel. Torday.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God.
The
30
bomb.
seconds left. Spike
One box.
down.
One box.
A.
Box.
Box. Whichever side.
Have to go away, have to go away.
They have to go away.
Oh no,
He's
GG.
gonna get spammed.
Okay, somehow he didn't die.
One close.
I have them.
Get out
Spike
of my
planted.
way.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, good. Okay,
Nice shot.
okay, there
crazy.
and mid, what was the issue? What did I tell you prior to you coming down ropes into vents? And even the jet
Alright,
said it.
man.
The jet was like
Somebody
peek.
peek off his contact.
He said peek off his contact. There's contact.
Deal with the
The
blind
cipher
heaven.
caged, so you gotta
Switching
swing there.
sides.
You would have killed him, but you played it so passively. You just jumped down, back down.
Overtime.
You got scared. Why did you get scared?
don't know if
He
it's still heaven
caged
or
here,
just
so I know that he knows that I play vent, so I thought he caged here to isolate.
Did he
if I was
see
in
you?
vent. No, but he knows I play there.
They don't
Doesn't
usually
doesn't
play
matter. He
anyone on
doesn't know
site.
you're there. You're
Like,
actually
getting on
wrong.
site wasn't the problem.
So-
There's always 2 or 3 in tower.
You're too fearful there. You gotta just peek,
all the times that
slice
I
the pie.
paranoid
You would
here,
have
I
killed
think we
2
only hit
people there. You
someone
just start
once.
backing up because he cipher caged
I
one
mean, yeah,
time.
if you want a blind, I can
Jet
check.
comes out with me.
Sight.
Yeah.
Smokes are coming
Jet's
in.
here. She's gonna peek. She's gonna peek. Hold,
Heaven.
hold, hold, hold.
There.
Up there, up there. One close, one close.
Yep.
Revealing area. Reloading. There they are.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
She's just in the corner with a fucking. Oh,
Just start scaling. Start scaling. Go to heaven there. Watch your spawns.
Just don't expose to heaven. The op is still there.
40 feet.
Spike planted.
This guy comes.
Take flight. Enemy.
One main, one heaven.
One heaven. One main.
Cover going out.
One enemy remaining.
Sight. Call it.
Sight.
Last player standing.
This guy's holding with the op 100%. That's a fake as well.
Oof. So
They're
there.
way too aggressive there. This guy's
No,
walking,
no.
tucking,
I think it was
expecting
fine.
someone
It's
to peek in
just you
screens.
gotta. You're looking heaven. Look spawn, bro. Right.
Switching
That's all it
sides.
was. If you look heaven, I think you
Match
kill him.
point.
Paint. Check. Charges. Check. Brakes. Nowhere
All good.
in sight.
If thank you, the gauge.
Play with your chest up a little bit, okay? Just play a little confident. Take some risk, bro. You're shying away from risk. I'm not saying run it down with your knife, but sometimes you have to peek in that scenario.
Here.
You would have killed 3.
Up.
Enemy A.
There.
Revealing
He's jumping. And there's one here as well.
Okay, why did we die?
Spike planted.
No more med.
Cleared heaven. On the box.
Last player standing.
Grounded.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay, why did we die to that jet?
I'm assuming because I didn't commit to the fight.
I'll help
That's
you out
so
in terms of
clutch.
our movement.
Get out.
Micro
Well, I committed to the fight by crouching instantly, and I tried to
You
pre-fire and walking.
stood
Switching
in the
sides.
same spot. Move around. Go left, right. Swing. Okay, you just kind of stood
Oh
there and
my
let
God.
the guy kill you. Okay, so understand that.
No one beats my fire.
Let's say we go A again. Just don't peek the.
Do you just want me to
Yeah.
smoke it? I can
The
tower and
Oh, we
ramp,
jump at the tower.
but
yeah,
there
yeah.
won't be smoke screens then.
Bro, this guy's 40.
You paranoia, I can satchel kill him.
Their jet has 43 kills. What?
Yeah, we can. Do you want me to go with you?
No, you didn't.
I mean, he will
Sorry,
dash.
team.
All the blind.
Fine.
Satchel out.
Oh, I missed your question, Gloxy. I didn't even see it. How many
guy
people do you
Jesus.
coach a week on average?
I mean, he is
a
cheating,
lot.
so.
This guy's literally Jesus.
I can literally show you after, but I coach a lot. I'm coaching like, on average, like 30 a week, maybe 40 sometimes. Depends.
He's gonna get the kills this move.
Is this over ever
Jets
gonna
have him.
cross it?
Here.
Tag jet.
That's low.
Smoke screens.
Spike down A.
Good
Name me,
smoke.
name me.
Can you smoke, Evan?
I'm a little busy right now. Let me get to safety.
Probably.
Yeah, incoming.
How is he not at bullets yet? He's gonna walk out and fight.
Love was
On
screens
screen.
with a node.
Last player standing.
Like he just knows.
That's
Yeah,
obvious.
he's been cheating. He's not good.
That's
Pretty
obvious.
blatantly.
He has numbers. He
Honestly,
wants
I-
more kills.
Honestly, I don't even think he's cheating. Just
No, I'm not obviously him cheating. I'm saying
Okay.
him walking out here to fight. Like he
30
knows the team's
seconds
gonna win
left.
him. He's
but that's just a
confident.
common play. Think about the scenario though. They have the bomb, right?
Yeah, so I'm saying my
So-
teammate literally said he's cheating. No, I would
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I was playing Jet and I had dash, I would do the same.
Switching
Right,
sides.
me too. It's
That's
like
why-
such a
that's why not.
common play.
In. Show me where to go.
But like,
He's a good
was
player.
that just bad timing or
A
was
little
my
bit.
satchel
I
too
think I'd rather. I
short?
think I'd rather you go sight if they're opping. Right, you just ran into the op. I think I would like you to go sight.
Was he not?
there.
Was he not blind?
Also, we don't have to run it down. We can run some fakes. Okay, you can run default.
Let's
Just do
just
stuff like that.
Jack, can you play
Run a
mid, please?
re-hit.
We have a superior read.
Tell them. Call them.
Three toward A.
They're coming in with this one.
I'm giving up Evan.
revealing area.
Give utility.
Jet will be there.
Last player
You're a
standing.
little bit waiting around for
planted.
things to happen. What do you think's gonna happen there?
Well, you said what was I waiting for?
No, I said you're just kind of waiting around for things to happen. You gotta make things happen. You gotta make them get stalled out. Right? You gotta be proactive there. You can't just sit in a corner. And did you hear what I said during the round? I said this smoke means they're going in.
Nice try.
Right? I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know why. I usually play off the smoke. When they smoke, I peek off rafters and get kills.
But
ahead
why
of-
not
ahead
throw
of
a
them walking
nade?
out.
Why not throw our Roomba? Why not throw a satchel? Is what I'm trying to say. Is what I'm trying. You just let them do whatever you. Do you think the cipher is gonna shoot you like that if you naded?
No, because he has to move.
He has to move, right? So all we had to do was throw a nade, and you wouldn't have died, right? So you're a little bit too stationary, and you're not only your movement but your decision making. Like it needs to be flexible. You need to read the room. Okay, you gotta know that they're coming in off that smoke. Start dumping your utility to stop them, so it buys time for your teammates to come in, right?
Mhm.
So focus on this a little bit. That game was super in reach, super in reach. That game was, I wouldn't say on your shoulders, like it's your fault you guys lost, but yeah, it's a little bit like there's some small mistakes you're doing that really cost a lot of these rounds. Um, like that round when you were mid, and
And
I'm
I could
telling,
have ulted them.
yeah, you could have ulted them on mid. You could have killed them on ramp on A when you heard three. Like you're so scared. Why? Why, Green? Why? Let me ask you. Why are you so timid today? You're playing like you play in a team setting right now. 5v5 sweaty scrim. We're not playing ranked. Play with your chest out a little bit. I'm not saying eagle swing them, eagle pick them all the time, but there's a time and place where it needs to be done sometimes, especially in ranked. These guys are terrible, okay? But you're playing
Mhm.
so try hard mode. You're in the try hard
And
mode right now. You gotta snap
and
out of
it's
it.
hurting.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
it's
hurting my
hurting in
team.
terms of ranked. It kind of, you gotta play a little bit more fearless in rank. So you gotta be able to have that switch, like knowing when to go try hard mode because I'm in scrims today, and then okay, I'm playing rank. It's not the try hard mode anymore. It's still try hard in terms of we're trying to win, but
Yeah, but it's
not
not
try hard mode
fast.
as in you know we're not being that disciplined. You're playing so fucking disciplined, like pro play, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but for the rank setting, it's not gonna work. And I'll ask, why do you think it won't work in a rank setting?
Because no one else is playing like that.
Right.
They're just
Nobody
running it
else is
down.
that disciplined where they were giving you respect. They didn't give a fuck. These guys were
And
lurking
if
up everywhere, running it
in
down.
scrims, they're not gonna just
Right.
5-man push every time. They
Exactly. They're
just
gonna
triple it.
methodically take space, control, figure out, use some time to make it seem like they've left for a re-hit, stuff like that. So a little bit understand that. I think that game was definitely uh, in your hands. Like so many opportunities to win that game. But it's fine. We learned from it, and
Surprise,
now we
motherfucker.
kind of know it's like, you know, just don't need to play so disciplined, right? You played well, 7 first bloods, right? But we lost the game. What is that all for? Nothing. Okay, we lost. Okay, sure, that guy. Everyone's saying he's cheating or whatever, but he's probably
He's
just
not
smurfing.
cheating. He's just smurfing.
Yeah,
Like he's just doing.
but stay focused on this identification protocol as well.
Okay.
It's really important. So I wrote some notes. I want you to focus on these for the next game. Identify how many enemies are there. So this was early on, right? I shouldn't be telling you to leave. You need to tell them to leave because you know there's 3 there. Stuff like that. Okay, the next thing is communicate he's going out. This is an attacking note. So don't just
Mhm.
satchel out, double satchel out and die, and then they gotta just run in to trade you. Tell them, guys, are we ready? Confirm with them, right? That's what we do in team play, pro play. Guys, are we ready? Like, yep, we're ready. Okay, I'm going in. And then you go in, right? You don't just do that in team play. So um, do that in, you gotta take away the good things from pro play and then put it into team play, rank, sorry, um, and then vice versa. Like take away some stuff that will work in the team play aspect, but not in rank, like being too disciplined, too timid, not trying to peek or take fights, which I can understand is a good trait, but gotta do something a little bit, right? Um,
Yeah.
in that sense. Okay, the next thing is needs to take space a bit more on defense. So on defense, I'll ask you, how many times did we take space in this game?
Once that one kill I got on the
I think it,
chamber
I
around
think it
mid.
was close to 2 times. Remember you flanked earlier with the Bucky
I got
and
once.
then you
Yeah,
died.
twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was about 2 or 3 times. But um, yeah, I want it more high level, more um, not frequent, but kind of using that in your arsenal when it's games like this where it's high risk but high reward, as in if I walk down mid here, I know there's, if I die it's probably GG, but if I get off this lurk, this flank, and I get behind their whole team, good chance we're going to win the game. Okay, so kind of take some risk. You gotta have this risk management. I don't want you to be a super disciplined, no matter how much you've worked on it. I don't want you to be a player that's just by the book, textbook discipline, never peaking, just AFK. The good players, the pros, understand when they need to take risk, understand when they need to play that disciplined and slow. I wish I can give you a textbook rule book answer, but I need you to develop this to identify and being able to switch it up, and then just being okay with also the outcome. Understand if you're making a play with high risk, okay, and if you lose, that's it. All you have to understand is that you went for a high risk play that could have ended up going in your favor, but it didn't. All good. What could I have done so that way, this play that was supposed to be in our favor goes in our favor? Maybe I took too long on the flank. This, whatever. Break it down. But it's just important that you're able to take risk, because even in team atmosphere, you can't play 100% discipline. There are times in pro play as well. They take risk. They understand, I gotta go here. I gotta do this. Right? It's 2v5, 2v4, whatever. I'm gonna have to try to get behind them, whatever the situation is. But in this game, the risk would have been to walk down more on defense. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The risk should have been more on defense in my eyes. Attack, I would have liked you to use more concept usage. You guys just ran it down on A every time. Okay, but when I told you to go A, it was working. But you got to understand that they've switched it up. I kind of let it play out. I wanted to see it. I didn't want to, give you a cheat sheet immediately, but I wanted to see what you adjust. You didn't adjust. You kept going A. You gotta use your brain a little bit. Dig deep. Wrap your Look at multiple possibilities, not just, oh, A's working, so I'm gonna keep going A. Okay, I want to go A, but what other options are there that could be just as effective? That's how you have to look at it. And I know it's hard. It's a skill. It's very hard, but it's important that you develop this, because you can't just keep going A there. You have to pull some things out of your rabbit hole. Fake A, go B, default hard. Let's do a rehit on A. Okay, let's insert some lurks. Let's do a contact play, stuff like that. So I would like you to focus on that a little bit more. As well, I know I'm getting a little bit carried away, but I'm kind of like thinking about the game as I'm talking, and that's kind of what's coming up. And I think, um, yeah, I would like you to focus on this a little bit more, this identification protocol, because I'm not gonna be here for you. Doom isn't always gonna be there for you to make the calls for you. There's gonna be times you're gonna have to make those calls by yourself. And I'll ask you, in a tournament, it's a very crazy scenario, clutch situation. Are you gonna always listen to Doom, whatever he says to do?
No.
In that scenario, you're gonna have to take it in your hands. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't listen to Doom. That's not what I'm saying. It's just you have to know how to do these things by yourself. Doom can't make those calls when he's dead and you're in a 1v2 situation all the time. Sometimes he can help you, but you gotta be able to do that by yourself. And I know you can, but it's about trying a little bit harder, thinking a little bit harder, looking at other possibilities, stuff like that, is important. Okay, because I feel like you're relying on me a little bit too hard, which is not a bad thing. But the problem with that is that, and it's happened before, the student relies on me too much, where they can't develop their own skill sets. They're relying on my skill sets because I'm here feeding them info, and they're like, oh, I'm just getting RR easy. I don't care about anything. I'm just gonna repeat what he's saying to me. I'm not even gonna try to process it, and that's a problem. And I feel like you may go. I'm not saying you are going down that road, but you may go down that road. Not even with me, but with just teammates or stuff where you'll rely on them. You're not trying to grow. You gotta grow. You gotta make these decisions by yourself. You gotta be sharp, right? You gotta be solid player. And I know you want to be. You can be, but it's about making mistakes, learning about it, thinking about it, and really trying to wrap your brain about Valorant as a whole, like thinking very deeply about it. Okay, especially because you're trying to be on a team, be competitive, whatever, try to go aspire to be pro, whatever it is. But gotta understand that. Yeah, you gotta kind of, and I know it's, and I'm kind of like being hard on it because like it's not to my standard right now, so I want it there. But and I know it'll take time as well, but still, I think I can push you to expediting it to where it's a high level. You can think by yourself. You can think like Doom. I think Doom is a very good IGL in my eyes. I've played with him before, played against him in the 10 mans. I think he's a good IGL. I think his understanding of the game is quite good. Okay, he's also improved his aim a lot. Okay, he used to struggle with it, but lately he's been putting in a lot of work with it. I can tell. But um, for you, I think we kind of talked about that you're kind of balanced player, maybe leaning a little bit more towards aim, but gotta focus on this mental stuff, these small, finer details that are really important now. Okay, Green? It's not about
Mhm.
running it down and shooting and just listening to, better players making calls. You gotta kind of really pay attention to these high details on the mini map, what's around me, what space is open. Okay, what does this mean if the jet is opping ramp on A? What is their setup? Okay, just try to think about this a little bit more in depth. Okay, and I'm not saying it's ground level or non-existent. It's not. It's not to my standard, and I understand it's gonna take time. It will, but just understand it's important that you can kind of be situationally aware. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Be situationally aware by yourself without someone telling you what's up. You being so hypersensitive to what's going around you in a chaotic ass round. That you know exactly what to do through experience, through knowledge, stuff like that. Okay, and you will, but you gotta really think about it though. That's the thing. That's the difference between having really good situational awareness versus you just being an average player that's just so unaware. It's you gotta think about it, break it down in your head, visualize what went wrong. All those rounds in this game that went wrong, you gotta think. Okay, maybe I should have went here. Maybe I should have done this. Okay, what does this mean? Just visualize, think about, replay that scenario back in your mind, specifically, high details. Think about what map, the scenario, how many man counts, stuff like that. It's really important. Once you kind of get better at this, I think it'll be very, very good for you, specifically, that you can kind of be your own self in a way, okay? In the game, in a team atmosphere, they feed you info and you know what to do, right? Because you're kind of like in the middle where like I tell you what to do or kind of give you some suggestions and you're kind of getting stuck in your decision making. You don't know exactly what you think you should do quickly and efficiently and make it sure it works. Sometimes you're just tunnel visioned a little bit. Like the guy coming out ramp, like you're just waiting for him. Bro, throw your fucking nade, throw something, throw a Roomba, just do something, right? But you get tunnel vision just focusing on maybe a fight coming up or just the noise, something. But it's gotta be quick. Gotta be reacting in split second, making decisions, split seconds. Okay, so focus on that a little bit more. Okay, we'll move on. Getting carried away a little bit. The next thing is needs to rotate quietly more. Okay, especially when you're mid on split, they can hear you in sewer. They can hear you in market. Okay, they can hear you in A main sometimes too if you're coming through mid. So um, I would like you to walk off a little bit more because I think a lot of those timings Cypher got on you guys was because of you. You're running to B and then he starts lurking up on A and mid, stuff like that. So it's information. We don't want to give information for free. And I'll ask you, would you ever rotate off like that in a team setting? Scrim?
No.
Probably not. Scrims are very quiet. I know that from my own experience. I've done a lot of scrims myself, and that's how they are. They're very quiet. No one's giving info, and that's how you have to play it in ranked in terms of that concept. Play it quietly, because you telling them where you're not is an advantage to you. There's an element of surprise, and sometimes you give that away. You just start waving your hand and honking a horn in the middle of the street. That's what you're doing. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here, over here. Right? You gotta be like a ninja. Gotta make sure they don't know where you are, know what you're up to. Okay, it's important. The next thing is needs to change setup where it accounts for space better. For example, on defense, near the end of that game, like round 23, 24, around that range, 20. Okay, when you guys start slipping some rounds for them to catch up, all you had to do was look at the menu and see how the Jet's playing. Jet is sitting on site, staring at hell. You're mid, everyone's B. Nobody is watching the ramp walk up. And I'll ask you, how many times was that a problem in this game?
Like 4 or 5 rounds
Yeah,
before we actually did
like
something about
that
it.
stretch where it was like match point for you guys, and they started coming back a little bit, or before that, like it was like like I think it was like 11-9 or something, or like some shit like that. They pulled like 4 or 5 rounds in a row. That's literally all they did. They just took timings up ramp because nobody was watching. Even the you'll see it in the VOD. Even the Jet at one point, he should have calmed it, which is silly, but he typed. He's like, somebody needs to play ramp heaven, eh? And I'm like, I agree. Like nobody's doing it. He should be doing it, but whatever. He's a bad player, so he's not doing it. He's just sitting on site, AFK, letting people lurk up on his whole team. Okay, we'll look past that though. But I want you to be the player to understand my setup's bad. Our setup's bad right now. Switch it up. Even you could have switched up your positioning. You could have went um, ramp and then tell somebody to pick up mid through mail B side heaven, right? And then tell them and then ask them, guys, tell me if somebody's crossed. I'll go back because I need to know. If they ask why, I need to know if someone's gonna come behind me and shoot me in the back of the head, right? So, that's that. But change it up, flow it. When it works, stay. But once it starts not working because the enemy has adjusted to your setup, right? And that's what we do, right? I ask you,
Mm.
what's their setup? How are they playing? Right? We've tried to figure out and pinpoint who is where, which is which side has which type of utility. They're doing the same. That's how you have to understand. They're doing the same. So you have to also switch up your setup, even maybe not if you're like winning 10 rounds in a row, but you still gotta switch your setup. It's important that you can move some pieces around here and there because it wasn't working and you guys keep doing it. I'm like, what the fuck? This easy solution was put chamber solo on A or chamber solo on B and then you 3 stack on B, leave one mid. Right? That's all you guys had to do. And then if they go B, you retake on B and hopefully chamber can get some kills and get out and play a retake like that. And if they go A, you guys are ready for it. There's 3 of you there. There's no excuses to lose that round, right? So um it's all about getting creative a little bit, trying new things as well. But I just need you to be the guy to understand our setup's not working right now currently. We've lost 3 rounds in a row, 4 rounds in a row. Switch it up, guys. And then think, okay, what would work here in this scenario? Them playing like this. And that's usually what I do. And that's what I did in the beginning when I was bad too, to get that better. I was like, okay, this is how they're kind of playing. What kind of agent do we have? Like obviously I look and then be like, what would that could deal with us? Wait, we have a Kale. Kale, go over here. Throw a knife over here. Done. Push is dead. Wait, we have a Cipher. Wait, just put him over there. 3 stack on the other side. Hopefully Cipher can hold it down. Or, if he can't, we'll lean one over there with him as well. Stuff like that. And I'm sure you've seen Doom do that. Even though I haven't seen the scrims, I'm sure he does that, right?
Mm. Yeah.
So kind of be that guy too. Learn from Doom. I think Doom is a very good player. I think he's a player that's above his rank. I've told him that myself when I did a session. I did one session with him, but I told him the same thing. I said, I believe you're higher than your rank. I really believe that, truly, from the bottom of my heart. So learn from him. See how he's communicating. If you don't know, ask him. Okay, there's a quote where they say, "You're only a fool when you ask a question for the split second, but real fools don't ask questions at all." That's how you have to understand. Yes, it may be kind of uncomfortable. You feel like a little fear of judgment by looking stupid by asking, but that's what smart people do. They ask. And dumb people don't want to ask because they're scared of the answer or the fear of judgment or like whatever.
Surprise,
Okay, so
motherfucker.
understand that a little bit. Ask questions to them. That's like the guy you should be really looking up to right now. He's a really good player. Okay, even when the first day I met him last like a while ago when we did our first 10 minutes, I'm like, wow, this guy is pretty smart. He's pretty aware of the game, and he told me he's like diamond or like ascendant. I'm like, what the fuck, really? I'm like, you play like a immortal player, right? Just the way he's thinking about the game and his calling and trying to identify how the enemy play. So kind of pick up from him when you're playing with him and ask him questions. Right? You can also ask me questions too. I'm an endless hopefully I can be an endless thing of answering your questions. I'll try my best. I'm not the smartest guy, but I do try my best, right? I try to think logically and try to figure out if I can answer it for you. But that's that. So, kind of change the setup when it needs to be more specifically. We'll be more specific in your ranked games because you can. It's just you're not trying. Okay, that's the difference. So that's that. The next thing is needs to be more situationally aware. Pretty self-explanatory. I'd like you to be more situationally aware in those crazier, hectic rounds. Okay. Um, there's a lot of rounds. I can't. I'm trying to think of an example, but there was a lot of rounds in that game. Like when you came ramp and you knew the raise was mid. I heard the raise Bruma down vent, and you're just unsure what to do. You don't know whether to fight the guy coming up ramp or come back and fight him. You ended up coming back to fight the raise. You turn around to fight him because he's shooting at you, but you should have been, you know, ahead of that situation. You should have jumped down, been ready for the race to come down and kill him, or you fight ramp and come back to him later, stuff like that. So, um, but yeah, that those are some stuff I would like you to focus on. Okay, any questions on these?
Nope.
I know we're getting a little bit carried away. Okay, so that's that. So let's go. Let's go ahead and queue. So I'll just sum it up for you. Let's really communicate better on our attack, what we're doing,
Yeah.
kind of where we're headed, stuff. Be an IGL, be a leader, do what Doom does. I'm sure he asks all of you guys, are we ready? You guys ready? Right?
Yep.
So do that with your teammate too. Be a leader. Because Doom's a leader. I know he's a leader without even watching your guys' scrims. I know he leads. That's the type of player he is. I want you to be, I'm not saying be Doom, but develop those skill sets he has, which I think are very, very, very important. He knows it's very, very important as well. And that's why he's that good, because he's worked on those things. So work on them too. Don't just rely on him to be your leader and just spoon feed you all the answers, because that's not what he wants as well. I know that. Okay, he wants you to be a self-sufficient, high-level thinker to be of value to his team as well. He doesn't want some guy that needs that needs to, you know, rely on me as all the time. He wants some guy that can think for himself on a high level or similar or even better than him, right? And that's what he wants. Trust me, I know that deep down. He would never want you to rely on him for the rest of your life. I don't even think he would want you on your team if that was the case. Okay, so and get ahead of that before that happens, because it will happen once you guys start. Everyone on the team starts improving, and let's say you don't, or you guys start playing better players, you're gonna be left in the dust. And it's a cold world out there where no matter how close you are with Doom, he probably will drop you. That's just how it goes. Okay, it's a very cold world especially in Valorant. Okay? Um, but that's that. So let's not be in a position for that to happen. Let's get ahead of. Let's improve so hard where he's like, "Holy fuck, you've been putting in a lot of work, right?" You're like, "Yep, I have been," and you can be humble about it and you know celebrate it with him too. He's like, "Holy fuck, you're so good, man! I'm so proud of you." Like, "Yep, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Putting in a lot of work, stuff like that." It's very important. It's a little bit more off topic, but it's still important that we get to that level. Uh, Overall, identification much better than I last saw it. Need to keep working on it, keep focusing on it, and be consistent now. I showed you how to do it at a high level, right?
Mhm.
So now it's about doing it consistently. Okay?
Okay.
And that's it. You don't have much to kind of work on, to be
Yo,
honest,
what up, Phil?
in my opinion. Like, I think
What's
your aim
that?
is pretty good.
Fucking winter game tuto.
But
Go.
in my eyes, it's the small details, bro. It's the small details like aware or surrounding awareness, mini map awareness, accounting for space slightly better, stuff like that. Communication, right? It's like small, small, finer details, and that's what separates you from being a champion from being an average player. Okay, those small details. It's like that in the NFL. I'm sure you watched the NFL, right?
Yep.
It's the same thing in the NFL. Okay,
Look at
Tyreek
the small
Hill,
things.
all the small things. I'll briefly touch on it. I saw a short with Tyreek Hill on a podcast, and they asked him, "Cheetah, what does it take to be the best, man? Why are you so fast, man?" And he's like, "You know what? You know what it is? Let me think about it." He's like thinking about it. He's like, "hmm." He's like, "You know what it is, man? It's like I master the basics, man. A skips, B skips, C skips, and that's something in football where it's the basic warm-ups before you start running. It's called your A skips, B skips, C skips, D skips. I don't know if you're an
Yeah,
football
they
player.
use those
Right.
in track practice. Yeah.
Yep, I've done them too. I'm a football player. I'm not a track athlete, but I used to run a lot too. So it's the basic shit you do. And he's like, I master them. I do them all the time and more and more and more. And that's what it's about, to being great and the fastest in your field or the best in your field. It's not about doing this shiny, flashy shit. Shit that does not gonna make that do nothing for you. It's about mastering the basic stuff, our awareness, our communication, our identification protocol, stuff like that. Okay, accounting for space. Very basic concepts, right? Very basic. But that's all Valorant is. Very basic stuff that becomes complex, added layers. So we got to make sure we're doing the basic stuff mastering those stuff. So that way when it becomes complex and layers are added to it, we're ready for it. We already know what to do. So that's that. Okay. So trying to kind of work off that a little bit. Master the basics. Think about the small, finer details. And what I need you to do now, because you're on a team as well, is every time you die, you need to think what you could have done better. I shouldn't ask you, and I will ask you when me and you are in a session. But I'm saying when you're on your own time, playing by yourself, or on the team setting, or in the scrim, you gotta ask yourself, well, fuck. Okay, you gotta really take a step back. Don't look at it in a biased your point of view. Fuck, that was unlucky. Fuck, man, no, it's not my fault. You gotta take a step back. Like, okay, that was really, really fucking bad. Okay, I should not have went here. Fuck. Okay, this was too predictable. Fuck, I should have been patient here. You gotta really, really be critical, to leveling yourself up to the next level.
Wait, my thing out.
Nope, you're still here with me. Revert, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it so much.
That's what I
Okay, I played with you too, and I think, I honestly don't think you have an aiming problem. It's more a game sense problem. And I'm not saying like problem as in like ground level type problem. Just needs work, more focus on that discipline, that area, rather than aim. Because I think you're
Riley
able.
Parks, you're muted. I don't know if you know.
Oh fuck! I'm just talking to myself. What the fuck the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm embarrassed. Was I talking long by myself?
No, like 10 seconds maybe.
Okay.
10, 12 seconds.
Okay. It's not
I
so
checked your stream. I was like,
Okay.
muted.
Sorry. All I was saying was, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Nothing crazy.
Green
Nothing
on
crazy.
On A green.
You'll see it in the
why didn't I
VOD. You'll
load
rewatch it.
That's weird. Why not with them?
You heard me talking about like
Enemy
the.
spotted.
Already.
Oh wait, what?
Tyreek song?
One more.
No.
One
Go
enemy
ahead,
remaining.
Good. Sorry, I didn't even know the round started. What the fuck? You lagged out or
Bro,
something?
I don't know what happened to my computer. I literally saw my Discord crash. That's why I was confused.
Interesting.
I thought that I disconnected.
Anyone got a stinger skin?
No, you're here the whole time.
Yeah.
Need a drop. Thanks.
I heard the Tyreek kill part, but
Gun
like.
here.
Okay, mastering the basics part. Okay, right? You heard that part?
Yeah, I heard
okay,
all
good,
that.
good.
Yeah.
So there wasn't really much after that. I just really said, I'm trying to remember now, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Nothing important. It wasn't that important. Just you'll see it on the
don't
VOD.
worry. Yeah, I got you.
Just like a little tip or some shit. I forget, bro. My memory's bad today. It's really bad. I've been kind of.
B main. Is there smokes as well?
Reloading.
Good.
Spike
You saw the
down
killjoy
mid.
earlier.
Spike is
Sabrosa.
Here.
Bottom.
One enemy
Good.
remaining.
Nice.
That's what, wait, that's called
Yep.
Sabrosa.
That whole lane, that whole under part is called Sabrosa. This whole area. Like not the stairs, like from where you just killed that killjoy to top
This
mid.
part?
Yeah, that's Sabrosa. Because there was a clip where
I've heard-
Sabrosa.
One way aiming again.
I've heard the calm before, but I was like,
Yeah.
Sabrosa.
They call it Sabrosa because Sabrosa was in a pro match and he was sitting there with a sheriff. You know what happened? He 1v5 with a sheriff against rifles in that spot. It was a super crazy clip. You can even Google it or YouTube
It's
it.
probably old TSM days.
Yeah, it is
One of y'all should check
TSM
into
days. The
wine.
first 2 years. That call has been around for a long time. So tell them what you
B
see.
main, like 3.
Nothing, I mean.
Good. Let's focus on our comms a little bit.
Wait, what is that wall?
Target.
No idea,
Alright.
but it's working some reason. They're in.
They're on 3.
Good. Okay, so he's close here. He's close.
On site.
2. One behind the box.
Spike planted.
Okay, all good. I like how you tried to do that. I think it's fine. So what I meant by he's close as in not like he's like in the smoke, but close as in like he's near that area. Just be careful. Yeah. Is what I'm saying. Okay, it's all good. Still, it's still a bonus. So.
82 on KJ.
Last player standing.
Nice try.
All good. So what are they showing us so far? 3 rounds in.
I mean, they've just done straight sight hits.
They just-
Well, I don't know what they did at the beginning of pistol.
They ran it in as well. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
they just
sure.
ran, yeah, they just ran
They're
it.
just running it in. So we're gonna have to have a little bit more fast rotation in our back pocket, ready to go.
You try to bait for me, Vice? I'm gonna
Yep.
go and put.
That's like, and then we could take space too, because they're gonna be more
go where?
4-man,
Go in
5-man
the corner.
together. So it's gonna be more 1v1s down mid, stuff like that. Gotta win them. Just feel it out. Don't just walk down. Listen
Let's fly.
if you want to.
They're gonna fight me, man.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke your top mid.
Sound A.
Nothing B.
Smoke it, smoke it.
They're flashing. Jet's on.
Oh, that
Jet's
was
on. Jet's on.
That's
I think she's on Jen.
yeah, she is.
One more out. Like,
Swing.
That's how, that's how.
Spike down A.
What the?
2 gen, call it.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go on site, on site.
Wait, how is he not dead?
Team A.
Sometimes I'm just baffled. I should have gotten 3 kills there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I should have.
All good. All,
Pre-fired the guy through the wall.
all good. All
and then I knew
good.
what the jet
A
was.
little bit unlucky. That's all it was. All good. Good kill on the Vice. It's all good. But there's a reason why
Yeah,
you couldn't kill him. Kind of. You kind of are stationary there. You start crouching.
I gotta move.
Just swing wide. Just swing, swing, swing. Keep going all the way left. I'm not saying just run out and gun, but just swing,
could
kill
do
the
a-
Vice, start swinging more, take more space, and kind of slicing the pie
Yo,
on
do you
these
want to push out
angles.
mid here?
Fuck.
Yeah, we can. What are you smoking? Bottom?
Alright. Yeah.
Shadows traveling.
Toward A. They're making.
Where is it?
They're the flash.
Cover going
This one here.
Ow, ow, ow.
This way,
Shit,
this
don't-
way, this way.
So he's ready.
I have
for
ulti,
it.
I have ulti.
could have having control. I don't know.
I'll ult 7.
Spike planted.
Just
Get
go
ready
right
to spam.
Breaking door.
Just watch top mid real quick. See if
Thank
he's
you.
not reflanking. Dodge the Vice ult.
I don't have a gun.
All good.
One hell.
So he's here. He's here. He's out.
Hell, 2 hell,
Hell
one
and main.
Main. Good.
I'm throwing off jet. I'm throwing off.
Smoke the bomb. Get on
One
it.
enemy
Easy peasy.
remaining.
Nice. To your left. Nice.
Nice.
Good kills, Green.
Huge round.
Really good kills. Like those kills, bro. Instant deletion. No time for them to react. That's what I want all the time.
Was that important?
Really good kills. Big round. They're broke. They should be broke. Press that. Yeah, yep, they're pretty much broke. Good job.
Another fight. Oh, I mean, she peeked out mid, but like they just
Yep,
did the
yep.
same thing.
Same
They did.
thing.
A little whiff there, but you see how I'm like
Yo, Jet, what
re-look
position
back
you
down mid, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
talk to your team.
I feel like
talk
I
to your team.
heard something.
He's there asking
What
you.
is it? Wait, what?
at? What vandal?
Tree.
Let me get the hoe.
Let me
Need
get
a
that.
drop. Good work.
Okay, but yeah, so
Don't
you know,
screw it up.
just like being proactive, like precautious, vigilant, that because he might do that. He heard you run off.
Broke my blind. I shot.
Nice.
Nice.
Enemy kill.
Killjoy's also missing, bro.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Boom. Am I cheating? No.
Good round,
Okay.
guys.
It's just like we're accounting for all the players, right?
Yeah, that
They
guy.
should
He's
switch to
been,
A.
he's been playing there.
Yep.
Like
Like
last
A.
And
round.
that-
Keep playing B.
That's how I break it
We're
down.
gonna go B this round with the.
We saw him start top mid 3 times in a row. He's missing. You're fighting tiles like he's got to be top mid,
On site.
right? So good job, good kill, really nice kill, clean kills.
Okay, keep shock dart. Oh, never mind.
Oh, me, can you paranoia, Amen?
Yeah, I got you. Do you want me to do it if I hear steps or?
Just do it insta. I'm gonna take space.
But
Stealing sight.
The B. Nice.
Tell them what you see.
Jake.
Cat. One
Yeah, I
cat.
know.
One cat. I think.
Are you sure that was
Nope,
me?
nope, nope,
Oh,
nope.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
You should run.
They're B, they're B.
Wait,
Okay,
I'm
it's okay. We have
There's
Bicycle 3 to. Oh, no, we don't.
We do not.
no reason. TP behind them.
Coming out.
Nice.
120 KJ. I whipped too hard.
I'm
KJ
down.
120.
Last
Oh,
player
teammate.
standing.
Okay.
At least one.
Spike down B.
Sight.
One enemy remaining.
Good try.
Oh my bad, I fucking whiffed.
nice.
That's a bad fight to take. That's just a bad angle for me. I have to be
Vibes, what
like,
Vandals can you get, bro?
once I've bombed down, I should just work
I
my
got
way towards
Prime.
mid, right?
I think
Hold on, who
you
got the
can kill the
prelude?
fade there and then kind of come
Oh,
left
underneath
a little bit. Like looking stairs, come left. But you just stood
like,
there.
Yeah. I don't know. I just ego. I don't know. I just tried to
Yeah,
fight this
that's
guy.
fine. That's fine. It's all good. All good. All good. Don't let it get you. Good kills. Nice kills. Definitely had a chance to win that. Dante Dawn, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it so much.
Wow.
All good. All good.
Sound day again.
Hey,
And try to tell them how
He
many.
likes to walk down cat.
Tell them like 3 to 4.
Face your fear!
Jet out.
Nothing mid.
Just stop him.
So yeah, nice as well.
I can't even see his info.
bro, in the smoke.
Spike
Smoke tree.
planted.
Wait. Okay. That was a bad play.
Nice.
Yeah.
1L.
One tree, one tree.
One box. One dice.
Oh my god.
Wait, I flash.
I think they're gonna die from tree.
Jen and one
Oh
more
nope,
side.
they're all there. Both Gen.
One tree. Both gen. Both gen.
Last player standing.
They're-
One enemy
What the
remaining.
fuck?
Nice try.
And T.
All good. All good.
I would think he
Really?
would go both gen because he was here, but like he just stayed
So
there. He just
there-
loves us all.
I think you gotta
That's bad.
not. Yeah, just not jump up and updraft.
get the
it.
preloading
Swing
one more time?
wide if anything.
Can I tell you why I did it?
Sure.
Okay, so the Omen ult, I mean, you're ult, right? So he's
Okay.
getting info for this game. But since I don't know what, but my screen
one
is
way,
blurry,
I mean.
fade viewed still, so we can't see the info he's gotten, and then he flashed, so I took the opportunity to go for a fight. But it was a dumb fight because I have no
Yeah,
info and I have no
I think
clue.
it was just a little bit too late though to do that. If you did that
Yeah.
earlier, I think it's fine. While he was ulted, but he was
when
like he was about to get out his ult, so it's a little bit too
Nothing
late
in
in my
tiles.
mind.
They broke that. They couldn't.
So watch
I don't
some
know,
mid
man,
here
3
quickly.
at least.
Nothing top man.
Good.
Me there.
Yeah,
KJ could be lurking for me. She might walk in there.
That's out.
they're committing.
I've never seen this wall before. Right out on.
No, I think they're in. They're in A. B.
I said.
They're committing.
KJ's there as well.
One enemy remaining.
Vice
Vice
versa.
Lane,
is
lane.
Yep.
Flawless.
Yep.
Nice.
Good shit, guys.
So there, you just gotta understand they're going in pretty much off the jet on switch, and then the wall activating. They're just running in pretty much. There are times you're gonna have to go back like that sometimes though.
This Vice is pretty weird though.
Your Vice?
Yes. What did you see? See that one wall she did on site? It's like
I actually, yeah, that one, yeah. I actually saw this wall actually with the student prior to you. The student right before we, I saw this wall on the same map on the side.
weird. 3.
Must be Nova.
Tagged one.
They're going back. Wait, no, there's some.
You had your fun.
Spike down.
Back it
A.
up, back it up. Oh no,
Don't
I
peek, don't
died.
peek. They're trapped. They're trapped here. They're trapped here.
Bro.
You have to walk down.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Last is main. I hear him. Wait, why am I not? I
Nice.
hear him running towards me, but I'm not prepared to shoot him. Like, bro. It's an instant backpack. It's a
All
free
good.
skill.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or
Prelude again, please.
go.
That shit is hitting.
I like
Thank you, bro.
I think I'm just too locked on his footsteps. I hear his
can buy one.
footsteps, and I'm not focused on like where they're going. Like, I'm like, I hear him mid.
Thank you.
I mean, I hear him main, but I'm not ready for him to peek me. So I die there, then it becomes losable.
Can you mine it?
Yep.
Right there, right away.
What?
So give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Nothing.
Mid split maybe. gonna go tuck hill.
Just K did. I was going towards A.
So there. I'll just tell you. I don't need to ask you.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Just stationary.
I-
Right? You know how like you swung and she's top mid. You kind of just stopped moving. Like
Wait, Jet's
left
out?
right movement.
Yeah.
You're too focused on
I
your
didn't
know.
mouse.
I-
Then you just gotta add a little movement, left, right, like how he was doing to you. Remember, you know how he was going left, right.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of
Yeah.
do the same, or just instantly delete him. But like I get caught in that too sometimes, where like I swing, the guy's just moving around, so I'm like focusing on trying to shoot him in the head. So like I stand still, and then he just
He breaks
deletes
move, yeah.
me. So it's all about being mindful there, presence of mind. Just keep moving, keep fucking with him a little bit.
And see,
You have a wooting?
No.
Fucking
I have
fatal,
Apex for a
tanker
mini.
Jet.
Okay,
Last
okay.
round
Outside.
before the
I
switch.
don't know, that guy was like on a fucking wooting or something.
I mean, this
Honestly,
this
just go A,
same
guys.
software
They're
is
not even
super
going B
rare.
anymore.
Yeah.
They're only
yeah, I
hit
was thinking that. I don't
How much
know.
was your keyboard?
160, 180.
Well, they have
It
KJ,
depends.
they might,
That's not so bad. I'm trying to get a wooting. It's the next one. I need a new PC though. Actually, that's what I gotta get for a new keyboard. Actually.
A. Picking up top.
Are you guys fighting?
Yeah.
Toward A.
I have Visol.
That's all.
Get out, get out.
They walled door, by the way.
It's pushing you.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
Wait, just give
You should run.
One Jenny,
We're not gonna fight
two
this.
Jenny, two Jenny.
Gotta get out.
We're not gonna fight this.
Oh,
we're going
your
offense.
omen might come huge.
Yeah. Like
They
they're
might
expecting
they
us to
might
go
they might be
offense,
pushing
don't
tree.
worry,
Okay.
They're not
Be careful.
expecting Euro. It could
They
be tree, it could be tree.
Yeah, they're playing
Nice.
taking
I'm
an
a blind
aggressive
hub.
approach. Hell,
One hell.
One hell, one.
Jump.
One enemy remaining.
onside, onside.
He's one.
nice.
This
Good round.
Nothing.
Good shit.
Good shit.
Good hat.
Good retake, boys.
Team
I
could use my
B,
I
man.
get it
kind
to
of
left.
want just the basic
good.
one because
They
it's
like-
cheaper. I actually don't even know what the
We're gonna
difference
pick,
is, to be
pick
honest,
B,
side.
with 60
Third.
HE and 80 HE. But I'm sure it's better
God.
the 80
Fake
one,
you go
obviously.
eight.
But
I like walking down
I'll
mid
probably
on
just get the
trap. I like
60.
circle
Let me toss my
B
wall
and
later.
fighting pizza.
I can flash B.
Yep. walking down mid is decent.
Jay, you can go A. Just have me and Omen here.
Sure. Let's try it. Fuck it. Just IGL it. Fuck it.
I'm down.
Yeah, just have me and Elijah just be you.
Yeah.
No, you tell sheriff. This guy better get forward.
I'm a blind main. I'm gonna go mid after.
Okay.
I'm blinding the.
Yeah, I'll wait for your flash.
Or
Gonna hide from him.
No, just paranoid, bro.
Free firing. Make it for a word.
KJ
Alright,
set up here.
that should walk up,
Interesting.
that's
I didn't even know polling rate
You're
was a
rotating
thing with
off?
keyboards.
I'm
I
about to
didn't
TP
even
You're
know
mid, you're
that.
mid. Watch out, Vice. Watch out.
So is the 60?
Yeah.
What is that? 4K polling or what?
This wall here. I'm
one spot
fighting.
mid right now. Spot mid right now. Dead.
Start walking. Start walking.
Mark it.
Going through tree.
There's two
One
there.
heaven, one heaven.
52. Clove healed though.
2 heaven.
So I'll ask you, why are you running around? And tree there.
Silence.
He said it.
It's not a smart idea to run out of tree.
I'm just asking. There's no wrong or right answer, really. I'm just
Bro,
asking
Fucking
to try to figure out what you're thinking in those moments. Like, why are you
Timing.
running around? What is it you're trying to look for?
Catch it timing. Of the
We got
rotating.
guns. I think we just
Find
have
a
to
gap.
be- I can't.
What?
I usually
timing?
when I like I don't. It's not even like me hearing or seeing. It's just like a feel. Like if I feel like, so I heard them rotate, and I know that they're. I heard one go like
Yo,
mid,
guys, you want
one
this?
here.
Go. You
I
want this,
assume that I can catch them rotating back.
Oh, what up?
towards
And I'll-
heaven
and I'll
get
ask
those
you,
zones, bro.
Okay, bro.
When you
fucking Yoru, Jewish
activate
as
the
hell.
wall, what will they do?
Don't instantly come back.
They'll instantly
no,
come
it's
back.
the
So you gotta
paranoia.
slow down there. You gotta understand they're already on the way
See my
back,
plan.
and they were
Revealing
Your initial thought was correct, but they were coming
Blinding
back.
sight. Blinding by.
Tell them what you see.
Like, can't walk.
One more mark.
It's UCT.
KJ
It's
still
UCT.
CT.
Why is he KJ?
I'm planning.
One on.
One more lit.
One enemy remaining.
Last was CT.
Nice. Towards stairs now.
Nope.
Last player standing.
Wow.
50.
He's at 50.
Thorns are alive.
You should be running back. You should just play back.
Okay, so you're still kind
Nice,
of
but
not
just
communicating.
that I was coming out.
Yeah,
There's a
not
couple
even you
of them.
coming out. You're on site. You don't see
Oh.
anything. You got whether you didn't clear or not.
But
Just
then
tell
I
them
have a
nothing
check.
on site, guys. That's what I see.
Yeah,
I'm not
we get
dead.
that help.
There's
Alright,
nothing
play
here.
slow.
Yo,
So
I real
kind
life
of
actually
communicate
got
that, and then work on it when you're taking space as well.
Yeah, get the.
You walk down
CD
A
and Silva.
main, you walk down mid. There's nothing. Tell them
Appreciate
there's
you, Peter.
nothing there. They need that confirmation.
Alright, can we get a smoker
as
here?
well.
And
Go.
then dart mid.
So focus on your
We're gonna
comms a
work
little bit
slow.
in,
Are we
in
walking
terms of
back down?
feeding
Yo,
info.
two of them can't buy.
Wait, what? Yes,
Are we walking
1K
back down?
Yeah, let's
polling
walk back
rate
down.
on a 60. I might have to get the 80, bro.
I'm
Not the
on
cap.
I don't think they keep Cubby. Oh, we can try that.
Scanning ahead.
Wait, did he swing? Okay, that's very so small.
Give me the blind towards shoot.
You break that.
High speed.
Can you paranoia?
I'm blinding 3.
KJ's on A.
Who?
KJ's on A. Hell.
Blocking sight.
Watch my winner.
One enemy remaining.
Last rotator.
I
Jesus.
think I heard him heaven.
Evan.
Good. That's a big round. That's game winning round right there. I know I say that about all big rounds, but this is true.
My intent was to dash into my smoke
Okay.
so that I could play this
Alright, let's
corner
play B and go A again. Same thing.
for switch, but like
The same setup.
I don't
we
know
did
how
first
my
round?
dash like
Yeah.
Alright,
Honestly,
put it
just
like-
I think me and
Yeah, I
Omen.
know.
I think me and Omen are
Happens.
good.
Now we
Just
wait.
try to focus on
Yeah,
that
I
next
can.
time.
I'll
leading
toss
up.
my flashlight right here through the. I'll just
Okay.
leave after. Just for presence.
are we just defaulting or what are we doing?
We're faking B.
No, same
Walk
play.
up A once
Are we
somebody
plays
doing
plays.
pistol.
okay, we're doing what we did last time.
Just
Same thing
paranoia,
as
man.
pistol. Yeah, but
One A main. He's walking up.
Grounded.
nice free kill.
Alright,
KJ's on site.
I'll
We,
mark
we
it.
slow down. We slow down. KJ's here. KJ's here.
Reloading.
We
No,
dart.
we speak.
Scanning ahead. Time to jump.
Fuck it. So look for him. Search and destroy. Tell them.
One more.
Where? Oh, tree.
Two A.
What the fuck?
One enemy remaining.
Oh shit, I'm blind as fuck.
Oh, my bad. Omen.
You're good, you're good.
Here.
I swear.
Could be flank.
Am I tripping? Do I not hear?
I have.
Oh no, you got me. Good shit, good shit.
Nice.
Okay, again, focus on that. Telling
full
them
set B.
that it's clear. You cleared hell. You come up on heaven. You're not
Match
saying a
point.
single word. They don't know shit. They're
Yeah,
unaware.
well, it covers
Tell
for
them.
sight.
So that way they don't need to look at the map. Tell them site's clear, and
They just
everyone
walk
just
over,
starts
like,
running
clear.
out, or playing
Okay,
accordingly,
okay.
taking space, whatever it is, getting a better
here.
positioning,
Right here.
stuff like that.
Are we faking this or are we committing?
Nah, we
I can
committed.
just commit. I ult
Right
it.
here.
Alright.
Deep breath.
I'm paranoia and then smoke the market first, okay?
Revealing area.
One close.
Let's go.
That's what.
One here.
I'm tethered.
One site.
Oh,
Nice.
I didn't realize I was
Site
left.
clear. One CT. One CT. He's gonna walk out. He's gonna walk out.
One spot, one spot.
Jet's out.
Dead out.
Headshot.
Watch your CT still.
I have wall market.
Jet's here. Jet's here. Jet's on switch.
Shot down.
We have smoke
One
for CT.
enemy remaining.
Last CT. Last CT.
CT.
Okay, so
Oh my
over.
god, CT.
I shot it.
GG's.
Yeah.
You guys.
Good shots.
Attackers win.
That
GG.
sucks. Was that supposed to
So-
be a fight?
GG, Phil.
Gotta just focus on our communication. Okay, it's really important. Cause would you say nothing if you were playing with Doom and the team?
No.
Probably not. You'd probably tell them. I'm being really honest. I think you would tell them that the site's clear, right? Because you expect that. Doom expects that. Doom wants that as well. But
I feel like I just get locked in, like too locked in on like my crosshair. I just don't like. I just get like tunnel vision, and I don't like.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like calm.
Yeah.
That's the one reasons why I wanted to switch off of Duelist, because like if I play a Phil agent, I'm just calming everything I see.
Bro, I'm a Duelist player and I still do it. Okay. You're able to do it. Just gotta kind of think about it, like focus on it a little bit. Like that's the first thing you gotta do once you gain some crucial information. I walk down a main. Oh, nothing here, guys. Okay, site's clear. Like as soon as I start entering and clearing the site, just tell them. Press my mouse button. It's on mouse button for me. I'm not sure what it's on for you, and just tell them
B.
it's clear. Is it on mouse for you?
No, B.
Okay, it's on B. Okay, so then that's a little bit more. I can be a little bit more lenient with keyboard voice commerce than mouse because you're kind of pressing WD and shit, running around. It's hard, but still, you can still do it. Um, just tell them site's clear. It's very important information that they know that you've done your job thoroughly. They can do whatever the fuck they want now. They can go into the site to play, they can play off, they can kind of hold certain things, play on a specific area in terms of the site. They know no, they're not gonna get knifed in the back, stuff like that. But if you don't tell them, they don't know if it's clear as well. Yes, I understand if they look, you're not dead, they know, but the faster you tell them, the faster they'll
The
know,
faster they can come.
right? The
Yeah,
faster
make
they
you give 'em
can
space.
do whatever the fuck they want to do. So, it's a little bit for you as well as much as it is for them, but it's really important that we kind of communicate. So that game overall, pretty good game. Your shots looked really clean that game. I'm not sure why. Um, really clean, like really clean. Even that split game looked really clean. Um, it was just a little bit more mental errors in that first game. That second game, not so many. I think he had a good team too, but shots were really, really clean. Okay, I need you to shoot and play like that all the time. Okay, where you're instant deleting all the time, accounting for space, making sure you're communicating at a high level, making sure you figure out slash talk with the team to figure out what the enemy is doing. Okay, you don't have much to work on, my friend. Obviously, keep maintaining your aim and stuff like that, but it's really important. So we were gonna play a third game, like 3 games today, but we were supposed to end at 2 and do that, but I think it took a little bit too long because that first game was a little bit longer, so almost
Mhm.
50 minutes. So we can't play a third game today, but don't worry. We play together often, anyways, like stuff
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, so just focus. I'll send you these notes, so it's gonna be because I got one more guy right now at 2 in the morning. I don't think I'm gonna be done until 5 a.m. But
The
yeah, so,
grind.
so I need you to focus on. I wrote 2 notes. I wrote needs to communicate what he sees. Okay, it's very simple. It's annoying for me to repeat it, honestly, but you gotta ingrain this in your game that you're communicating what you see. And on top of that note, sometimes when you hear you know how like you're on cat, you hear them right? You're like footsteps a
Yeah.
lot. Be specific a little bit, like as much as you can be. You can hear how many footsteps are. Guys, it's about 3 to 4, 3 to 4 at least A, right? They won't get mad if you say I think it's 3 to 4, around 3 to 4, and instead of going a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, and then they get mad at you because you didn't, whatever. You're like all, which you don't do, but just be a little bit more specific in our communications, guys. It's 2 to 3, two. It's 2 A main, 3, instead of just generalizing. Footsteps, What does that mean? One person, 3 people, 5 people, right? So be a little bit more specific in your communication because I know that's what Doom would want too in your team. Okay? He wouldn't want you to being like, well, I don't know this for a fact, but if he allows you to just communicate footsteps only, to me, that on my team, if I had a team, that's not good enough. I would want all my teammates to be specific as they can be. Why? There's only 5 enemy teammates. We gotta account for all 5. That's the type of player I am. I need to make sure where all 5 are at all times, just in case they try to do something very, very strange or unpredictable or lurk up and cause chaos, and then we're getting fucking shitted on because of it. Our forces get split in half because of a mid lurk, stuff like that. So um, it's important that you communicate at a high level. I've taught you how to do it. It's about doing it consistently now. You're past the first point of me teaching you how to do it properly. I've taught you how to do it properly. You know how to do it properly. You gotta do it all the time now. Okay, so understand that. Just communicate what you see. Be specific and detailed, and stuff like that. Okay. The next thing is be patient with his dashes more. You know, we kind of saw it a little bit. Even at that last round, you dashed into switch, not in your smoke. Like you're dead at the higher levels. You're dead. You gotta land in the smoke. Okay. And then obviously be a little bit more patient with dashes on A and stuff like that. Where we saw near the end there too. But yeah, uh, that's pretty much all I had. And that game I was watching, I was like, bro, he's playing pretty well, pretty well. Okay, so focus on these things I told you. Okay, identify how many enemies there are. You need to calculate that through utility being thrown, gun noises, footsteps, etc., etc. And then the next thing is needs to take space a bit more on defense. Okay, on defense, I would like you to do it more often. I'm not saying 8, maybe not 10, 12 times a half on defense, but closer to 5, 6. And then let's say you used up all those 5, 6 times early, right? It's like 7-2 and you used it 6 times. You did it 6 times already. Switch it up. Don't need to keep doing it. They know you're gonna do it now. Don't do it. Then you make them expend resource to look at the flank, but you're not flanking anymore. So now you start rotating to the team and start flooding out. There's 2 guys looking flank, 1 guy looking flank. GG for him, right? So, stuff like that. Learn how to switch it up and be that type of dog in you, and you will get it. You trust me. I never had it too, but it's about developing yourself, your identity, how you like to play, stuff like that. Okay, I don't like getting shot in the back of the head, so I account for space. Okay, that's just who I am, and that's how I teach all my students because I know, and I've asked this question even to you, to many people. Do you like getting shot in the back of the head? People say no. So that's why I teach it because it's important that we don't get shot in the back of the head, stuff like that. Um, that's just like an example, but yeah, that's that. And then the next thing is needs to rotate quietly more. Let's be a ninja. Learn how to be a ghost. Learn how to be a ninja. Really, really throw people off by they just did not expect you because you silently got there instead of you running around, okay, chomping your feet, waving your horn, honking your horn, and waving your hand. Okay. The next thing is needs to change up setup when it where it accounts for space better. So people are starting to lurk up, and it's not your setup. It's just there's holes in the defense. You gotta switch it up where it's impenetrable, impeccable, where they have a hard time lurking. You gotta be that type of player, and I believe you can be. Okay, the next thing is be more situationally aware. So, know when to play slow, when to be aggressive. Should I go into spawn here? Should I not go into spawn? Stuff like that. Okay, be a little bit more situationally aware. What should I do in this 1v2? Etc. Etc. And this is a part that everyone kind of struggles in um, because they're inexperienced. And obviously, the easy answer for me to tell you is to just play more. But it's all about learning from our mistakes, stuff like that, building off what we're doing wrong. And then our situational awareness gets better and better. Oh, fuck, I should not have gone up there. I won't go up there next time. Okay, fuck, I should have satcheled up ramp that one round where I got up to jet. Probably should just blow by him through main. He's opping. If he doesn't kill me, he's fucked. We have sight. Stuff like that. So kind of work on it, build upon these skills. Um, and then communication. Okay. Communication is you may feel like it's not big, but it's big. Okay. And also let's focus on this identification protocol that we've been working on a little bit. Um, identify, process, adjust, and apply. Okay, so that's how you have to think about it. Do it all the time. Get it wrong. Ranked is where you should do it because nobody's gonna judge you. You're not gonna see those players ever again. No one gives a fuck. This is where you should be practicing these skill sets, and that's what I did. Me personally, I never had a coach to teach me all these things individually. I learned this all by myself through playing and trying it out, failing, stuff like that. So it's important that you find your own identity in quotations uh, in terms of your gameplay. Okay. But any questions or anything like that so far?
Oh, you've answered everything.
Okay, good. You can always kind of talk to me any questions if you have. Wait one second. But yeah, so good session. I'll see you next week, same time.
On Monday. Yeah, I'm
Or whichever day you want. Doesn't matter. It's
Alright.
fully open actually this next upcoming week. So whatever day you
I'll
get a
probably
pick of choice right now.
so every day's open.
Yep.
Probably Wednesday.
Wednesday, good. Okay, what time?
Anytime after 4 is fine.
Okay, let's do. I'll give you the mid. Wait, what do I have? Okay, Wednesday I have nobody, so I'll put you at. I mean, we can do like 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. 5 p.m. You want 5 p.m.?
5 p.m. fine. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I probably won't miss it too. So wait, just right now. So I'll see you on Wednesday. Wait, next Wednesday, right? Not this one. Yeah, next Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Yeah, next one is 16th. Sorry, I got confused. I was like, oh, wait, it's the same week. Agree. Okay, so I'll see you next week. Okay, Wednesday, you got about a week and 2 days, it looks like. I need you to be, where are you? Diamond, a minimum Diamond 3. Minimum. You're already there. Okay, so Diamond 3, I'll say it's a B plus, A minus, maybe a A minus. And then Ascendant 1 will be A plus 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 plus. Pat on the back. I'll buy you food if you really want. Okay, so that's that. Um, Next week, 5 p.m. 16th Wednesday, 5 p.m. I'll see you there. Focus on these things for this week. And then also really, I'll send you these notes right now, so before I forget. And then just really focus on this identification protocol. Okay, I know I'm repeating myself. Trust me, I'm fucking annoyed with myself too, talking about this all the time. But that's really all Valorant is what you have to understand, is identification. Should we go in? Should we rotate? What can we do? What are they doing? It's all that Valorant is. That the If we were to strip away everything in Valorant, the agents, the gun types, stuff like that. That's really Valorant at its core level, at its bone level, skeleton level. That's what it is. It's all about identification. I told this to the student prior too. That's all. That's what all games are. Any game you talk to me, it's all about identification, understanding what we should do, or maybe I shouldn't say identification as a whole, but like situational awareness too is very big in all games, all traditional sports, whatever it is. You got to know your protocol and what the scenario is, what the situation is. Okay, and identification is a part of that, but it's really, that's all that is to anything that requires brain games or anything. Even poker, I play poker for a living. It's the same thing. It's all about understanding the opponent. What does he like to do? Is he bluffing? Is he not bluffing? Is he betting for value? Is he betting because he has it? Is he betting because he doesn't have it? Is he betting? Is he going all in when he has it? Is he going all in when he doesn't have it? We gotta identify these things as a poker player, and I mean that's probably where I really polished the skill. I had it even before poker, but poker is what really brought it out of me. But it's really about that. A lot of things are about identification, understanding the opponents, especially in a competitive setting. That's all it is. You gotta be able to get your mind and how the enemy is thinking or feeling or what they see in the moment in time. And that's what I do a lot of the times. It's not about perfectly using identification protocol. It's about kind of putting myself in the enemy shoes. And that's why I can make these decisions very quickly. Wait, they know we're 3B main. They're probably rotating now. Let's leave. I get ahead of them by thinking on how they're thinking of our contact. Okay, so you can tap into that a little bit if you would like. That's a very high level way of playing, but it is needed. Okay, so you got to understand their perspective, what they're seeing, what does it mean to them, right? And if you really use that well, bro, I'm telling you right now, you'll be a really, really good player. That I'm giving all my students the recipe to succeed. It's whether you apply it or not. It really comes down to you. So that's that. Okay. Overall, good session. I'll see you next week, 16th, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Any questions? Anything before you go?
Nope. You're good.
Okay. Just focus on the stuff we said. You're on the right track, but gotta kink out these small details, bro. If you think Ascendant is not in reach, you're joking, bro. You're already there. Okay, I believe it. I'll say the same thing to you. I think you are higher level than Diamond. You truly are. I truly believe that. I'm not just even talking on my ass. It's true. Okay? You're better than these guys in terms of aim, game sense. Still a little bit lacking. Our mental game, a little bit lacking. So let's get that up. Okay, I believe you can do it. Let's get to Ascendant. Then we get to Immortal. Then we get to Immortal 3. And then we gotta do what we gotta do. get there. But stay focused. Focus on the small stuff now. Okay. Did I talk to you about Radiant streams and pro play? No,
No.
right? Yeah. I started doing that last week. So what I need, and I'll ask you, how many times do you watch pro streams a day?
Every night. I watch
Okay.
extra. I probably have like 50,000 channel points in his chat.
Okay, cool.
And I watch every VCT map, yeah.
And you watch every VCT series, like a match, or
Yeah,
not every, but you
everyone
know,
that's not
like
every not ones that are
like
sleepers. I only watch like
sure, like and okay,
Heretics,
okay. You watch like the big name
EG.
boys and like
Yeah, the big
NNA,
name.
right? Stuff like that. Okay, that's
Not
fine.
like Furier versus like some random like
Sure.
AG or whatever,
What
TG.
I want you to do and focus on is not watching them play, like you being entertained by them play, but you trying to get in the minds of them. Why is he doing this? Wait, why are they leaving? Wait, what are they seeing that I'm not seeing? Wait, interesting. He saw this. Like break it down in your mind of every action pros are doing. Why? It's so that you can adopt how they are thinking, not how they play, but how are they. Because it's more important to develop how a high level thinking than doing things at a high level for no reason. You don't even know why you're doing. You're just copying it, right? So, and that's what most
Yeah.
people do. They just copy the high level stuff, but they don't know how to apply it or really kind of
Why
store
they're
that,
doing
or why they're doing it and use it for a long term use. They're only using it for a short term fix. Like, oh, this is what pros do, so I'm gonna kind of just copy them and that's it. End of story. I've done that too. I've caught myself there too. But you gotta understand why. Think about multiple perspectives. Be unbiased. Look at their enemy shoes, their shoes, and just open up your mind that way. That's the best way I can kind of explain getting better at this mental stuff, like being really aware, mindful, thinking on multiple layers in a deep way, is to really question things, right? I told you, a fool will ask they say a fool, well, you'll only be a fool when you ask a question, but real fools don't ask questions at all. They don't try to figure out, and that's what 99% people fall into. They're fools. They don't ask questions. They don't try to break things down. Don't be a fool. Ask questions. Ask doom. Pick people's brains, stuff like that. Even with me, I would really want you to ask 5, 10 questions a session. So, you know, because that shows that you're engaging with me and trying to pick my brain and trying to figure out what things are good and whatever it is. But I'll tell you right now, you know how many questions I get usually in a session? Zero. Maybe 1 to 3 if the guy's really engaged with me. But most people don't have anything to say. They don't care. It's because they don't care. You gotta care. Look stupid, but you gather wisdom. That's how you have to look at it. I look stupid asking a question, right? But I'm gaining wisdom. I'm gaining knowledge. I'm getting better. So that's how you have to look at it. Okay. So that's that. Okay. I'll let you go. I know it's late for you as well, but I'll see you next week. Okay. And I'll see you around in
Okay.
the Discord server, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Good session today. And that's that. Okay. Later, bro.
Mm.
Take care. See you, Green. Good luck on your scrims this week.
Yep.
Got one more student.